Nice. Oh, hello.
Oh.
We're on.
You want to welcome everybody?
Hello.
Sure. Welcome, everybody, to the Zelda Dungeon Marathon 2022. We are playing the Minish Cap. Woo! This is going to be Minish Cap Madness Battle Royale. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot, but it's going to be very fun. And everybody, are you excited to play? They're very excited to play. We're excited to see it all. This is well, I am Nico, and this is my co-host.
I'm Ashton. Hello.
We're gonna be annoying you the whole time.
It's gonna be great.
It'll be horrible.
Are we ready?
AKA great.
Gladiators, ready.
They're going to start.
A countdown.
We'll see how this goes.
Are we going on one or go?
Everybody, open the account, open the file.
Just go on 3.
Well, everybody will say it loud. It'll come across.
Are we going on
We'll count down. We'll do a countdown. Don't you worry.
Everybody's on this screen.
Wait, are we going on go or are we going on 1?
It's gonna say, we're gonna 3,
Oh no.
2, 1, and then it'll be start. Okay, so let's start the countdown at 10. Wait,
Okay, now
is everybody on that screen? Good.
Yes.
Looks like everybody is ready.
9,
The countdown begins.
7,
6,
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
And we're on.
And Paul is already falling behind.
Oh no!
So there's
All
really
right.
not much that they can do right now, is there?
No, we're just having to see who can go through the text fastest. I don't even know if you can speed up this text.
So at this point, there's nothing they can do to speed it up. Everything, they've all selected the fastest text option. And that's all
a
that they
big
can do.
change from last year.
Yes. Funny enough, it is a big change from last year. We had one contestant not select fast text, and that really ruined everything. So Ashton and I will have chat up, so we'll be able to answer questions. Maybe we might have to ask other people.
Yeah, maybe.
But we'll do what we can. And we will be letting you guys know as people get eliminated. They will be coming on over, and we'll do a little interview with them. It'll be a great time.
We may have a special guest coming in later too.
Yes, we have a special guest coming soon, who will be our co-commentator. It makes me want chocolate. Our co-commentator.
Coco commentator. I see.
Commentator.
So far, no. Oh, Adriel. Oh no.
Here comes the text.
This
We
is
gotta-
dreadful. Locks
Yeah.
in the lead.
So looks like Josh and Adriel are a little behind. Friends. Oh, Andy just accidentally opened up the Wii U menu on his Wii U with a copy of The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap.
Oh, you know, I didn't think about having donations ready to read, but I can pull that up. I can pull that up.
You know what? If I can pull this up, I'll let you pull that up first,
Yes.
and then once we get there, that way I can
This is
keep
madness.
an eye on this. So everyone is still in the house. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, Vic is the first to leave the house.
Oh no.
Jonathan, Rachel, and Palm not too far behind.
Oh, yeah.
We'd like to thank Adriel's mom. $20. Team Adriel.
Woo! Thank you.
I'm assuming I can. Oh, these have not been marked up.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. So very hard to see who's in the lead. It looks like
I don't
Lil
know.
Bro is a little behind, I think. Andrew, it looks like, is possibly behind a bit.
Oh God.
At least everyone. Adriel just entered Castletown, it looks like.
Now, right now it's almost impossible to know what's going to happen. However, I will say, we can go over how this is going to work. So, one person will be eliminated at a time. There are 14 elimination spots, I suppose, until the final person. Now, our first elimination is going to be the last person to enter Temple of Droplets. So once the second to last person has entered Temple of Droplets, whoever's in, well, whoever's all the way behind is going to get cut.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's very different from last year, though. We have much later eliminations than usual.
Which is, it's kind of wonderful. Oh, who is behind? Is Josh? No.
Adrielle is still in the town.
Adrielle's behind, okay.
Yeah, I think her initial, forgetting to continue the text in the house, that
that'll
threw
do it.
her off a little bit.
That'll throw you off.
Wow, Rachel, I think, first to... Oh, no, not quite. It looks like Grovile and Vic are in the thing. I think Grovile and Locke, it looks like, are our first ones in the Vati cutscene. I think Locke is currently leading. It's hard to tell, though. Yeah. Or maybe Grovile is leading. They're very close. They are neck and neck.
I think, yes, Grovile is in the lead.
I want to say, I think Locke was first going into this cutscene. I think Grovile is mashing slightly faster than Locke.
Really?
I believe so.
Interesting.
Some good strategies.
Now, this is the part in the game where I don't know what to do. Oh, did I say Temple of Droplets? I meant Deepwood Shrine. I'm sorry.
You know, I was just kind of going to roll with that. I was like, that seems really late in the game.
Temple of Droplets is the last one, isn't it? No, Deepwood Shrine is the first one. It's literally on the screen as well, as you can see right there. Hello.
Yeah, looks like Grovile and Locke still a nice lead ahead of the competition. They are pretty neck and neck at this point. Vic and Jonathan not far behind.
Look
Rachel,
at all that crimson red popping up on the screen.
Andrew and Corey.
Beautiful. Okay, I actually have to have chat pulled up again.
Oh, my chat's not working.
Are you connected to the internet on this?
Yeah. It just gives up.
Is it because it's not logged in on here?
No,
I don't know.
maybe I need to try logging in again.
I really hope that chat is not able to hear the pure chaos.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over in that other room.
There's a lot of tapping. There's a lot of wonderful Game Boy Advance sound.
Let's see if this fixes chat.
Brett in chat has asked, do you think this game should get a remake, or do you guys think it's fine as it is? Personally, I think Minish Cap is nice as its own little timepiece.
I think Minish Cap is really good. I think it's aged pretty well, too.
It actually, honestly, it has. Yeah, I don't think it would personally need a remake. I mean, there are some other earlier 2D games that might benefit more
Yeah.
from remakes,
Yeah.
but I think Minish Cap is fine where it is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, it still looks great.
It does.
Like, and it plays really great.
Yeah. This is what's nice about this is the art style is it's like kind of its own thing.
Yeah,
Right?
it's not really...
It's cute, and it's not that it looks bad. It's obviously it's old.
Right.
But
But it kind of looks like modern indie games kind of
honestly, it
emulate
does.
This,
Yeah.
This high quality
Yes.
sprite artwork. So
this I will say the sprite art in this game, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's
I absolutely
beautiful.
love it. I know one of the runners, right, his screen's right here, Andrew. Big fan of the sprites. Big fan of the sprites in this game.
yeah, this ain't working.
He's nodding, which I assume means that he is agreeing with me. And I'm also distracting him.
Grovile's first to
Hello.
Eslo. Oh, somehow it looks like...
Would you like to join us? Yes, this is where we're
is-
going to have exit interviews.
Okay.
So you're
We'll have
welcome
you
to
go
sit on this side. You can go in front of the camera.
Here, we might need to... Whoa, okay.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. I've got to
slightly?
sneak out the camera just
Yes,
a teeny tiny bit more.
Yeah, let's get in here.
This
Hello.
way, just a bit.
Hello,
There we
hello, hello, hello. Hi. My hair's in a terrible spot. Hold on. There we go. Now I think I got it.
Wonderful.
Hey. Hi. My name is Shadow Temple. Hope you guys are having yourselves a wonderful marathon so far. I'm happy to be here. I'm an envoy from just fellow friendly Zelda-based charity event, Zeldathon.
Yes.
I happen to be in the neighborhood-esque and decided to pop in. And man, is this a chaotic moment to be in.
It truly is.
As I pulled up, I had pulled this up on my phone. I was like, oh no.
That's what you're walking into.
Yeah, you really did come in at one of the highlights of the marathon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like Andrew's pulling up Wii U menus again.
Oh no.
All right, well I have.
You have lots of fans in chat.
Yeah, no, I told
Yes.
them that I'd be showing up today.
Good.
I figured I'd let them know, and yeah, no, this is my first time being able to pop in here and just kind of see Maces for a very long time through Zeldathon, and
Yeah.
this is our first chance to meet up. So yeah,
We're
happy to
very,
have you.
very
Yeah, of
happy to
course.
have you here. In case you don't know us, I'm Nico.
nice to meet you.
I'm Ashton.
Nice to meet you as well.
And you have a radio voice.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's been beaten even lower because I just came back from my day job of summer camp teaching middle schoolers how to build robots.
Oh man.
And I yell a lot, not in a mean way. I just like I talk loud, and then I'm surprised when my voice hurts. Whoops. Whoops.
Yeah, I can relate to that as a swim teacher.
Yep. I'm
You
sure.
gotta be loud.
You gotta be pretty loud when they
Yeah.
got the water in their ears.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So I think it's very hard to tell. I'm pretty sure Grovile and Locke are still pretty far ahead. Looks like Grovile, I think, got the Jabbernut, I believe. I think that's what most people are trying to do right now. Looks like Locke is getting that. Corey's
grabbing it.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to play the role of someone who played Minish Cap when it first came out 20 years ago.
Yes.
And of course, you know, Legend of Zelda, as you do, you travel different places, you pick up a doohickey so you can get to a dungeon. What is the current path that they need to take to get to Deepwood Shrine?
You know, you have a great question. There's a reason that the two of us are
We're not playing.
doing commentary and not
I see.
playing.
Okay.
I will say we know the order of
looks
things they
like-
need to do.
Looks like Grovile just entered Deepwood.
Okay,
That's our
okay.
first
First person in
So
Deepwood,
that-
and I think Locke is entering
Right,
just
you're
now.
just about to pop in right
Yeah.
there. Oh, first section, second section, and bam!
There we go. Second person in Deepwood.
We'll
Looks
have
like
our first
Andrew's
elimination very soon.
Yeah, so I was hearing about this as it was coming in. So after the first 13 that make it into Deepwood, and then that 14th person is eliminated, is that
They
correct?
get the
Yes.
cut.
Okay.
Yes.
And is it each dungeon that they get
So
eliminated?
we do have a
one by one?
list. We do have a list here. It's mostly entering a dungeon, but then also the item in said dungeon.
Okay, gotcha.
For the most part. My phone is a little thick. My case is a little.
Well, might fit.
It's a little chunky.
Wow, we're actually getting very close. We have eight,
I have
nine.
that. Here.
Yes.
If you can send that to me, I can put it on here.
Oh sure.
That or, I mean,
I can.
you can
airdrop it
have
to you.
the, oh, again.
Yes.
Okay.
There are so many people entering. Look at this. We're down to
Yeah, we're
only
getting
three,
there.
three spots left.
Oh, no. Who's it going to be? Oh, Adriel is still there. Gooey is still in the village.
Oh no.
Looks like...
I'm very disappointed not to see any kinstones yet.
Give us the kinstones.
Any kinstones in chat?
Oh my, that sounds terrible.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There's some trash talk happening
threats
over there.
of violence
Yeah, very,
occurring in
very
the Minish
dangerous.
Cap 14-player
Oh
run.
no.
Josh just entered Deepwood.
The charity for
Got 12.
kids.
Let's see, so who is left? We still have Adriel and who else?
Oh gooey.
Gooey.
Who is just about to enter, so that
Oh.
will be.
Oh.
And so there we go.
Very well done.
That is our
All
first
right.
one.
Yeah, it was.
Adriel.
I
Oh,
think
right
that
there,
initial,
look, they
I know,
right
so
there.
close.
Oh.
It was a very close match.
Very well done. Now we'll grab Adriel over here in just a moment, and we'll kind of ask her about her experience being the first one out.
Yeah.
All 10 minutes of it.
The thrill of the game. Come take a seat. Come take a seat. Yes.
All right, welcome, Adriel.
What went wrong?
So,
not having to sit for the next 6 hours.
congratulations on being first place. For being out. How does it feel?
Feels really good to be out of there. I'm so happy.
So, Adriel,
It's its own hell.
My heart rate is through the roof. It's unhealthy.
I think I can feel it from here.
It's rattling the table,
I think
no?
it actually is rattling the table a
vibrating.
little bit. Yes.
I'm okay though.
So,
All right.
how much did you practice?
So I played Minish for the first time ever. Like maybe
Today?
No, not today. Rude. No, maybe a year ago.
Okay.
So then I played through the first 2 dungeons, but like I did not optimize my strategy.
Okay.
I just played it like a normal human. So
That's dangerous.
I learned today about the text. I'd also never played it on a pad.
Yes,
you know?
the gamepad does have a different feeling to it.
Well, and then there's the thing, and then you can accidentally exit and go to the shop. You can do. There's all kinds of technical difficulties.
The Wii U brings its own unique challenges,
I didn't
for
see
sure.
you pulling up the Wii U menu though, unlike some of our other friends out there on the floor.
I paused it with the shoulder button.
And
then I was like, how do I get out of here?
Cost you precious frames.
That'll happen.
I know.
Well-
But I'm pretty relieved. I'm happy to be on this side of it. Let me tell you that.
Now you get to watch the chaos instead
I
of
know.
being part of it.
You were all so lucky that you weren't in there.
I don't know if we're lucky.
I mean,
We have to sit and watch it the whole
Wait,
time.
as I
You
say,
just gotta go
we're
upstairs.
stuck on this side.
I get to go leave whenever I want.
Yeah.
Also, thank you to your mom for that $20 earlier.
Yeah, thanks,
That
Mom.
was very sweet. Thank you, Adriel's mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you so much. Anything you would like to say to chat?
I'm so sorry.
you have a lot of supporters in chat, luckily, don't worry.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have a lot of
People
friends.
saying you're awesome.
Are they all my mom?
Yes.
I
Yes.
think Brett
She's
Salap was
really
probably
good
your
at
mom.
making a lot of
Brett
sock
and your
puppet
mom,
accounts.
I think, are the biggest fans.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow and watch Ashton and I. Well, Ashton won't struggle. I might struggle, but I will.
I mean,
And hey, Mom, donate tomorrow so that if I'm really struggling, I can hand the controller over. So just think
Be
about
ready,
that.
Mom. Be ready.
Get your checkbook out, Mom.
Well, go ahead.
we have Gus Jar elimination
Yes.
right now.
We have one
Alright.
person already with the Gus Jar.
And Locke just, I think, beat the mini boss, so he's about to get it too. So our leaders
Yes.
haven't changed much yet.
No, things have kept pretty much right in
I
lockstep
don't
here.
expect to see Grovile or Locke at this table anytime soon.
Yeah.
No.
I'll say that.
Can I stay until it's time?
Sure, of course.
Yeah, hang out with us.
Chill out, yeah.
It's way more fun on this side.
It honestly, it really is. It
It's
really
nice
is.
over here.
So yes, Gus Jar is the next one. We actually do have a couple of donations I would like to read as well.
Go for it.
We have $5 from Clifford, Go Vic, John Palm, Paul McKenna, Locke, Andrew, Josh, Gooey, Andy, Adriel, Rachel, Corey, and Grovile. Also, where my Clifford is currently hiding. It was too loud. He got scared.
Yeah.
Thank you for the $5. And I believe this is pronounced Janji, maybe? Link's Awakening 2019 file name Beef. We'll make sure Megan gets that. I was unsuccessful in my bid to get this into Minish Cap, so instead I'll suggest it for 2019 Link's Awakening. Can't wait. Thank you, Janji, for the $10.
Thank you.
Nice.
We are about to get another elimination here.
are.
About
Like
just
it.
a teensy tiny bit.
2 people left, and then we have an elimination. Looks like it is between McKenna. Wait. I don't
trying
know
to
this game
determine.
well enough. I don't know.
McKenna's got a Gus Jar.
Most
Okay.
likely they're using the Gus Jar if they have it at this
Yes,
point.
so I'm seeing Paul, Josh, and Gooey, I
Gooey,
believe. Yeah.
Yeah, Gooey. Gooey. I almost beat Gooey.
You were very close, yeah. It's going to be tight here at the
You're
end.
a loser table attendee.
Don't worry, we started as the losers, so hey.
Yes.
We got to start at
It's
the
better
loser
over
table.
Yeah.
here. This is my very first game that I've ever done at a Zelda
Oh,
Dungeon.
there you
Marathon.
Oh, all right.
You're off to a
So,
strong start.
I'm off to a really strong start.
Paul's fighting the Gus Jar mini boss.
It's my excuse, though. You know?
Getting some good slices there. Ooh, another cycle. Meanwhile, Gooey's still working through the
Yeah,
dust.
Gooey's still getting there.
Josh is dusting as well. Oh, Gooey went into the boss room and then decided, nah, not for me.
Looks
Not
like
to- not
Paul's
today.
got the Gus Jar. So it is between Josh,
Oh,
Gooey?
it's right here.
Josh and Gooey.
Josh and Gooey.
It's all coming down to this.
They're both in the boss.
And by all, I mean, you know, the next round of what is going to be a very long run.
Who's it gonna be?
Ooh.
I didn't see when Josh got in there, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know how close it is.
Josh got in there a little bit before Gooey here, but it's going to be tight.
Oh no, that's spider web.
They're both on one last cycle here, maybe.
Oh no.
They're clinching it.
Oh, it's going to
Getting
be
real
close.
close.
Oh, we're clinching a lot.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
I think Josh,
Oh my goodness.
Gooey's got it by a
no.
little bit. They got to open the box, though.
Josh has one more cycle.
And there it is.
Oh, very close. That was well
There
done.
it is. That was wonderful.
Bravo. All
Good
right,
plays,
Adriel,
good
thank you
plays
so
all
much.
I'll
around.
take my leave.
Yes.
Please
Enjoy,
go drink some
enjoy.
water and relax. Thank you, Adriel.
All right, we'll get Josh in here very shortly.
So the next one we got coming up here is the Earth Element. Is that, I assume, what you get for completing this first dungeon?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
In which case,
Come on over,
Grovile
Josh.
is already working through
Josh, how you feeling?
on that final boss.
Come take a seat.
Oh yeah, Grovile's already at the boss. And Vic and Locke, it looks like. They are neck and neck. Vic caught up somewhere.
Yeah, no, there's...
Grovile and Locke have been neck and neck the whole time,
So-
but Vic really pulled ahead.
As
Corey as well.
So much happening. Josh, how
There's
do
a
you
little bit less happening now, actually.
Slightly less.
correct? Yes,
There's still a lot of slices of things happening, though.
So, how did you feel about the gameplay?
It went all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this where you were hoping to get out?
I was expecting to do a little bit better.
Okay.
At least complete a dungeon.
Well, you may have showed off a little bit earlier with Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
So I think it's fair to say that you know.
I completed my one game of the marathon.
There you go. You got
Yeah.
it. You got it. You got
So
it.
I'm satisfied.
Do you have a prediction for who's gonna win?
It's either Grovile or Locke.
That's a pretty risky. That's a pretty risky guess. I don't know.
Hey, anything can happen. A Wii U shop can come out of nowhere.
True.
It's true. We never
It
know.
usually does
Right,
happen.
blindside you utterly.
Well,
And then tries to update. Oh, it's just the worst.
no.
Grovile's our first one out of the dungeon.
Who knows? Maybe someone will accidentally uninstall the game.
So that's actually our first Earth.
possible.
That's our first Earth Element right
Yes,
there.
it
We are.
is. And Locke is our second now. Oh, and Vic right with him there too.
Yeah.
Very close. Josh, where do you think your run went wrong?
I mean, number one, I don't practice as much as everybody else does.
That could be a
They were
problem.
told. They were told not to practice.
There's at least 4 people that were practicing the game today.
That's true. I think there were more than
Are those 4 people currently beating the boss?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, there it is.
Yes. Yes, they are. Number 2, I was just pressing the A button for like the first 5 minutes of the game and not pressing the A and the B button.
Ooh, you gotta keep that text moving fast.
I was not
Amateur
getting through the
mistake.
text as efficiently as I could have been.
Oh no. Oh no.
So
Efficiency
that
is
was-
key when there's 14 people playing
Yeah,
Minish Cap
that
at
was
the same time.
absolutely destroying me.
Yeah, that'll do it, won't it? Well,
What determines when people are eliminated? Someone asked in the chat. So we have a list of elimination points where whoever gets there last is going to drop out.
you'll notice right now on the bottom of the screen it says Earth Element 5 out of 12. That means 5 out of the 12 people currently have the Earth Element. The last one to get it won't actually be able to get it because they'll be eliminated.
True.
Yep.
And we're already over, yeah, I mean, speaking of which, over half the
What is
positions left for
Mossy's
this one.
doing right now?
Oh, no, there's a...
So it looks like Andy just got the Earth Element.
Screen changing. Oh, I
Oh, he's
see.
putting
As
chat up.
screens are being eliminated, chat is appearing to taunt the
Now-
remaining
Let's see,
players.
Now they can see chat over there.
Slowly but surely. More
So
screens are being
Gooey
consumed.
is just entering the boss fight right now. McKenna just got the Earth Element. I have a feeling I know who's going to be eliminated here.
Now,
And
Josh,
I feel like it's the person just getting to the boss fight.
that might be a problem. Now, Josh, is there any pitfalls that these friends should avoid, knowing with your extensive knowledge of the rest of this game?
Ooh, Mount Krenel is absolutely terrible.
Okay.
It is a difficult climb, especially beginning or early on in the game. I mean, I find it difficult to get rupees. But also it's difficult. There's a lot of enemies. and maybe that's just a personal problem, but it's a difficult climb up.
No, we're about to have another
between the first dungeon and the second dungeon.
So we should keep an eye out on people trying to make that climb, and especially now. It looks like it's going to be a fight between Paul and Gooey here for that last position.
No!
Oh,
that is a very bad death from
game
Paul.
over. Yeah,
that is a game.
That's the worst kind of death.
Yeah.
A game over.
No. Gooey might actually be in luck here now.
Yeah, Gooey still has a shot here, but Paul, all Paul's got to do is get that TP up. Unless there is no TP, in which case you got a long way to go.
Oh no.
Is it there?
I have no
I thought
idea.
there was a teleport spot right to the
I thought usually they do, but maybe I don't know this game very well.
He's right back at the boss.
Yeah, it's right there. There we go.
There we go.
Alright,
Okay, cool.
okay. He's still in this.
Paul with a vengeance. Here we go.
Could be anyone's game.
Round 2.
I almost feel like Gooey is purposefully not winning.
Why would he do that?
This is his favorite video game ever. What are you talking about? Oh.
Now, has anyone already gotten the grip ring? That's our next elimination.
No, nobody's that far yet.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Profile's getting there.
There's a bit of a gap there.
That would be a pretty rough run of it if we're still waiting for one elimination.
Is that boss dead?
It's coming close.
I think
Gooey's got it.
Paul is in trouble
But we still got to pick up the item.
And
It's floating slowly in the distance in the
Wait
frame.
for it. There we go.
And there
that
it
is
is.
Paul eliminated.
Paul, that was
Gooey
wonderful.
scrapes by.
Josh, thank you for hanging out with us.
No problem.
You did a great job. Do you have any final words for chat?
You know, I did my best.
You did your best.
You did.
Gosh dang it, he did his best.
Lasted.
And the best was 13th place.
Wonderful. Well, Josh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go get a snack.
Go enjoy.
You deserve it. We're gonna get our next eliminatee.
Yeah, that might be a proper term
Paul?
for it. Come on in here. Get out
Put it
of here.
right there,
Let's see how
bud.
it's going.
Hey, in case of any of you who don't know Paul, this is Paul.
This is what Paul
Hi,
looks
Paul.
like.
How do you feel? How do you feel? Speak right into the microphone so they can hear you.
I am happy that I wasn't the first one eliminated. That was my
Hey.
goal.
Hey,
for today.
yeah. Just don't be last. I get it.
It's fair.
Sorry,
You should have
Adriel.
told Adriel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have considered that next time, huh?
So how often when was the first time you played this game?
Week before the marathon.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
I had a feeling.
What'd you think?
What do you think about this game?
I think it's a pretty good Zelda game.
Okay.
It's not. It's probably in my top 5 Zelda games.
Okay.
After just a week of playing it.
I
pretty
think it was
good.
pretty good. It's very well rounded.
I would agree.
I like the
Oh,
little.
it's a good game.
It's a
I
lot
like
of
the
fun.
item choices and all that.
Solid graphics, real pretty for a Game Boy Advance
Yeah.
game.
You know, we were talking, I think, just before he came in,
Yeah.
right? That someone in chat asked us if this game should have a remake, and we actually said that we don't think it needs one.
I honestly think that the graphics have aged in a very,
Yeah.
very
Exactly.
delicate,
That's
nice
what we
way.
thought as
Exactly
well.
what we said, yes.
Now, are you newer to the Zelda series, Paul?
So I'm actually not new to the Zelda series.
Okay.
So I played video games my entire life, but my first one was Ocarina of Time, and when I first picked up Ocarina of Time was actually one of my first couple video games. But when I first picked it up, I couldn't even make it past the Deku Tree.
Okay.
I was too young to be playing Ocarina of Time. But I played them all my life.
I do have actually very similar memories of that, of trying to figure out why that little guy was trying to block me from the tree the whole
jerk.
time. He's
What
a
a
real
jerk.
jerk.
But I enjoyed just rolling around.
Yeah.
Honestly, as a kid, I would not be surprised if lots of kids out there thought that, Kokiri Forest and everything is like the whole game. And it'd
There's
be
a
fine.
very good chance that like 20% of the American video game playing population thought there was one world in Legend
Yes,
of Zelda.
you just
Ocarina of
walked
Time.
around the forest and that was the whole game. And
Yeah.
you know what? They loved it.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Until you got into the tree and it was really scary and you turned it off because your parents weren't at home and you were really scared and you
And
just
then maybe you actually beat it, and then the tree dies, and then you're sad, and then yeah, that was.
you can the tree dies.
Spoilers!
I'm
put
so
a
sorry.
spoiler warning on
I
the
just-
video.
I just spoiled Ocarina of Time. I am so sorry.
Next, you're gonna tell us Sheik is like Zelda or something.
No?
What?
That'd be
For
crazy.
the 20% of Americans who've only made it to the forest, that was game breaker.
There we go. I broke everybody's hearts. Now what? Now, Paul, I'm curious. Is Ocarina of Time your favorite Zelda?
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker. I'm a big
all
Wind
right.
Waker fan. I
Respectable choice.
I respect that a
I've
lot.
done my best to keep it in first place. This whole ranking thing.
Has
it
that
hasn't
worked
well.
out? Yeah, no.
It stayed close.
It's very tough. If you guys are curious in chat, exclamation point ranking, you can see where our current rankings are, which is the definitive list of rankings of all Zelda games. Well, I say all in quotes.
I got beaten to it.
All Zelda games.
Are these definitive like lists that we can manipulate? And
Yes,
Yes.
with a $20
Ooh.
donation, you are able to move a game up or down.
I love being able to use my financial will to change the
Yes,
world.
it is truly magical. It really is.
So I'm very confused as to what's going on. It
So
looks like everyone is suddenly out. Sorry, guys, y'all. It's over. We need
You've
the
done
game.
you've done so well.
Minish, Cat.
So, yeah,
According to our overlay, though, you guys are all out.
Yeah.
Sorry, you did very
Everybody's
well,
out.
but there's only so much you could do.
probably a good point for me to get out.
Oh, we have a donation.
If you'd like to, yes, that's totally fine. Big
That's
Paul,
actually
thank
a
you very much.
pretty.
We
yeah,
hope you have
it's
a
pretty
wonderful
sizable
rest of your
donation right
evening.
Wow.
there. Enjoy.
We'll let them keep playing. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Please enjoy the show.
Would you read the donation, Nico?
Yes,
Yeah, we got
sure,
a
I can read a
donation. Let's see it.
donation. What do we
Unless
have?
it's not. Oh, we have a few. What is happening in there?
Donation total is having a good time with I think maybe the same person donating about maybe 20 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
We have 5 donations. Wait, 1, 2. They just keep
They
rolling
keep
in.
filling in.
All right.
It appears we have a horde of Palm fans donating the same amount over. Although somebody did $51.40 instead of
Oh.
$5.14. That's very, very generous.
Wow.
I think it's all of Palm's community donating.
Hey,
Just-
Palm, what about Tingle though?
Yeah, what about Tingle?
She has informed us she's going to cry.
Yep.
We think she's crying. You've
Yeah.
made her cry.
Yeah.
I hope you're happy. Hope you
I hope
enjoyed
you've
that.
accomplished. You know.
Well,
goal.
let's go. I will do my best to read these out. There's a lot, and most of the messages are all exactly the same. So I'll read the message once, and then I'll go through the names.
All right.
The message says, "Tingle, tingle, kulu limpa." Name the
magic
A Link
words.
Between Worlds save file tingle.lol.
Okay.
And I'm assuming they're with all this money, that's definitely going to be the name for that
Probably.
file.
Sure.
We'll figure out what's happening with the
Oh,
Well,
seems
still,
like something's been fixed.
we can definitely spot the fact that they need the grip ring here coming up next, right? That's the next
So,
thing that they're looking for.
I'm pretty sure Locke and Grovile, I think, have already gotten it.
Okay.
I think. I'm not super familiar with this game, but I did see them holding some, like a giant.
Is the grip ring required to scale the walls? I suppose. Is
Yeah.
The question
Oh,
there.
that might be what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like it is a donation raid, which I love.
Ah,
That's my
great.
favorite kind of raid.
So let me read through the names. We have Tias, thank you for the 514. Fedorable Will, thank you for the $51.40. Nazcool1319, thank you for the 541. Dabian Hype, thank you for the 514. Palmtree 515, not 514, thank you for the 514. Jenkins, thank you for the $5.14. Goob, what a name, thank you for the $51.40. Wow. Jenkins again with 514, and Jenkins again with 514. Thank you guys very
Thank
very
you.
much.
Piling up there. I
Look
like
at that!
it.
Look at that new total.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wow, that's good.
And by gorgeous, I
6,000.
mean ugly. This should be even
It should
$7,000.
be, yeah, even higher.
I can't
is
believe
this?
you've created such a despicable number in my face.
To the moon is what I say. To the moon.
I want to see
Andy
this.
is out?
We're not.
It's
What?
very hard to...
We'll let them figure it out.
We'll let them play out.
Yeah,
They're currently trying to figure out where those anglers are going to be.
Also, apparently Adriel is playing again now.
Yeah, why not?
I
Just
guess
get
so.
on in there. No, I think the names did flip around here.
Yeah.
So
That
we're,
is-
we're gonna let them play that out. We're gonna get.
So we're just going to...
We will have it fixed momentarily.
Yeah.
We will chill.
We'll definitely be able to
doing
see where
that?
everyone is once they get into the dungeon. So it looks like, I believe where it says Vic, I'm pretty sure that is Grovile.
Yes.
Looks like
I
he is
don't
in
think
the dungeon.
games have changed. Yeah. So yeah, Grovile was definitely up in that top rightish.
Yes, so I think Adriel is actually Locke. Looks like everyone kind of shifted left.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. But in the meantime,
But
we can.
at this moment, it appears
that's a
that
game over right
Gooey-
there. We had ourselves a bit of a trip and
I
fall
believe
as
that
they were
was
working
It
their
does
way
appear
up. Yep.
Gooey has actually been eliminated.
Oh,
No
well
one
then.
realized till too late.
That's. We apologize for the technical difficulty. Goo,
Hi.
Goo, my old buddy.
Who got
How are
by the
ya?
grip ring?
How's it
How
going?
you feeling? How do you feel in what is this? 12th, 11th,
12th? I think it's 12.
11th,
Oh, wait.
Because we
10th,
eliminated
10th place. How do you
Look
feel?
at you go.
Yeah, I feel fine.
For a third of the way.
Went okay.
He feels fine. What do you know?
Yeah.
Feels fine.
Fine? It's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's a pretty good feeling.
Didn't feel like I messed anything up too bad.
Good.
so.
Good. We don't. I don't think you missed anything.
I got eliminated one too late. I only played up till the other part, so I didn't know what to do next. But
Oh no,
So
you had to play
Paul's
more
death
video
actually
game.
harmed you as well.
I was
Yeah.
really hoping it would. Yeah, but I made progress the whole time, so
Okay.
it wasn't that embarrassing. Oh, hey.
Ooh, wide shot. Look at this. I feel exposed. Ugh.
We have moved to pen and paper, but we're working on fixing this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Are all the names correct for?
No.
Okay, the names are
Okay.
still incorrect for
Just
the gameplay.
don't
working
just
on it.
just look at the pretty screens. Enjoy those.
Yes.
Don't look at the names. Don't look at anything else. We'll
So-
get this sorted out.
Who is still working on getting into the dungeon?
Who knows?
It looks like
Cave of
Rachel.
Flames.
Rachel's still trying to make their way through the through like
Well,
the forge.
Rachel. We don't know.
Yeah,
who
no,
that
I'm
actually
pretty
is.
sure that's actually
Top
Rachel.
left
I think
is
top
going
left hasn't
through.
changed.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Everybody else is Josh in the. I can't remember if this.
Oh,
I
Josh is out.
Josh
so
is eliminated.
Who
but
knows who that is?
Sorry.
It's somebody.
The screen formerly known as Josh.
Yes.
That
Gooey,
one.
you're still playing. I
can't
You're
believe
doing
it.
pretty good.
Look at you. Wow, you can play with your mind.
It's my backup strategy, actually. Yeah.
I'm thoroughly impressed. Actually.
Yeah, this part of the game is I don't know. It's hard to remember how to do everything.
We were told by Josh that this was.
This was the danger
Yeah.
zone. This was the tough bit. So
because it's like you got to remember to like buy a bottle from this random guy.
Gross.
You can't forget to get a bomb. It's not awful when you're playing casually. It's just like when you're trying to play it fast and you're like go 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 go. You're like, oh, I forgot to talk to so and so. You know. Yeah.
We got another Palm donation.
Okay.
From Mel for $5.14. TS and
Nice.
I love you, Palm and Paul. Very cute. Thank you so much for the 514.
thank you.
Awesome.
So, Goo,
Hello.
when it comes to the Minish cap,
Yes.
what is your favorite thing about this game?
the best thing about it? I could probably pull up our definitive ranking and let you know. 'cause
True.
I can't remember what I said though.
What just comes to
Looks
mind?
like possibly Palm just entered the dungeon.
I will say, for me,
we may have had another elimination.
it's kind of most of the things I like in the game, but there's not one thing about it that's my favorite.
Okay.
That's all the game. But I got nothing. I
Sweet.
got nothing really negative to say about it, if that makes sense.
Sure. Now, we were talking earlier about it. Do you think this game needs a remake?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, they should obviously always be available. I mean, maybe if they,
Re-release. Not a
As
remake.
we've dredged up every Wii U in existence remaining.
Yeah.
Yes,
to
every
pull
Wii U
off
in the
this.
world that still works is
Yeah.
in this room, and a couple that don't work
the
actually.
style is cool, but I don't know. I don't know if there's like any. I'm not sure on. I don't know technical stuff, but I don't know if they could like make it look nicer, but still, you know what I mean, up-res it.
Just,
or
just
something.
bring it up. Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, a straight port over to a Switch Online would be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, would be nice to see.
Are
Yeah.
we officially? Somebody should have been eliminated.
So what's the next elimination?
It was Cave of Flames,
Cave of
so
Flames.
yeah.
So it looks
think-
like whoever is that Palm or Vic? Palm. Oh, so I think Vic was
Oh,
just eliminated.
Yeah, Vic just
Oh.
barely didn't make it in time.
He had a great run before.
Wow,
but
I
then
know he was neck and neck
turnaround.
with
It's
Locke and
Mount
Nova.
Cornell, it can really
Yeah.
get you.
that's
Yeah.
what we were told.
Yep.
We saw
We heard it,
coming.
and it happened.
We saw
Well,
it
it
coming.
was nice talking to you guys.
Yeah. Well, thank
Get
you.
out
Well,
of
Boyd.
here.
enjoy, get
Bill.
yourself a snacky, some foods, and watch the pain that continues to unfold.
Get over here, Vic.
All right. Names are now correct.
Names are correct as we go down to
All
9.
right, fantastic.
Vic, come on over. Take a
Yard
seat.
commentary.
Get on in
See you at the
here.
bar.
Oh no. Vic, hello.
Hello.
Now, you just got what I think a 9th place.
I think it's actually 10th.
10th place because
tenth
we're
place.
down. Now we're down to 9
Now that
points.
we're down,
Yep.
to, so you just got 10th place.
Damn, I dropped like 7 places since last year.
So, tell me, last year you were surprised by how far you got.
I was.
Which
Did this match up to more to expectations then?
Fortunately not. I'm sure I've disappointed my legions of fans.
No.
So, you know, they're gonna...
The endorsement deals, they're gone.
I can only promise them better next year.
oh man.
So Vic, you were doing really well for up until Deepwood Shrine. What happened after that?
It was a slip up.
It was definitely the Mount... What's it called?
Cornell.
Yeah, that's that place.
The climb, yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Everybody been talking to so far
Yeah,
said it's a
everyone.
bad time. So you're not the only one for sure.
Last year I had weeks and weeks of prep. Moss called me up last night. Hey, you want to play Minish Cap? And I'm like, hell yeah!
Let's do it.
So I signed up, and here we are. And now I'm in. What place did you say it was?
10th.
10th.
Yep.
That's not dead last.
No,
that's pretty good. That's respectable.
just eking past like third or like 1/3 of the players. So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's like 3rd place plus 7.
Is there any surprises that were ahead of me?
Well, let me just say this. No matter how confident you were, there's some really steep competition.
Yes.
You know, there was a moment in last year's game where I was in 3rd place, and Locke actually held my hand while he was playing.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
He was
physically held his hand.
yeah.
That's tough. This is a
was
two-hand game.
It was romantic.
He's got one hand on his and one hand on my screen, going here, go here, go here.
Locke is a good guy.
Leading you along. Oh.
I believe it cost him victory, though.
Oh.
That's what a pal Locke is.
What I'm hearing now, though, is that they're locked in. They're not going to do anything like that today. They're going to take it in it to win it.
So I will also make a quick note. All of our donations that come in during this, the tech people are a little bit busy.
Yeah.
So any
Yes.
updates as far as like the list goes or names for future files will be updated afterwards. They have a full list that they're able to look back and see everything. So we'll make sure those get updated after the game. As you can see, there's a lot going on. So those will be updated, but probably not until after. Maybe we're down to like the last couple of players. Or maybe after.
Oh,
We got our first Kane, Grovile with
I
the
think
Kane
we got
there.
another elimination here on the table.
Yeah.
One of our Lionels was.
Lionel down, Lionel down! Yeah, so the Canes are coming along in here. We got 2 Canes so
Yeah,
far.
so next
4 Canes,
elimination
4
is the
Canes.
Cane
Look at
of
us go.
Packy.
5. Okay, 1. Yep.
Is it Packy?
Yep.
Patchy?
The Kid Apache.
It's the cane that magically makes what, blocks appear? Or
It
fixes
magically
flip?
makes
Flips.
things flip a little.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Walk to the
So-
Statue of Liberty. Hit the cane. Flips over upside down.
Looks like
Powerful thing.
Yeah,
Here's-
keep this cane away from the Titanic.
we're still waiting on Andrew, McKenna, and Jonathan, and Palm. As well as Palm, I think, to get the cane.
Now, Vic,
Corey has
do
it.
you have any advice for our remaining non-competitors here as they're working their way through the rest of this dungeon and then flipping some boys to get to the end?
You know, there's that whole stuff about the carpet being lava.
Okay.
This level actually has lava.
So don't walk in the lava.
That's some
You're
good
blowing my
advice.
mind right now.
Got it.
Yeah, that's. That's pretty good advice.
you know-
I think some of our competitors needed to hear that.
I mean, it is. I mean,
Don't step in the lava.
it looks a little tasty. Like, I don't know.
This is the strategies that get you 10th place.
That was me.
Oh no, Andrew died!
Dang!
Andrew got a game over.
Ooh,
That
no!
is.
Back
It looks
to
like
the-
we got another $5.14 donation from one of Palm's friends, The Arcade Show. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Same message as before.
All right, all right.
Rest assured, if I was in this dungeon, I wouldn't be touching the lava.
It's true. You know
Yeah.
what? They were not heeding your warnings, and they paid for
Look
it.
at
They
how
paid
many
for
of
it
them have
dearly.
touched lava.
I believe
lives.
didn't you say somebody died? Somebody
Yes,
had a game
Andrew
over?
Yeah.
just died.
Andrew just had a game over. It's probably the most embarrassing thing I've seen all day.
Oh,
Did he fall
Palm
in
just
the
got
lava?
the
We
king
just-
of Packy.
yep,
I think
everybody's
that was the
potchied
last
out except for
one.
Andrew.
Oh.
Oh no.
So looks
Not to be
like
confused with
Andrew
right
Andrew
after I
is
said that
out.
very rude thing, he's gonna come over and sit next to me.
Well, team, it was a pleasure. Thanks for having me join the panel.
Thank you, Vic.
Enjoy
The
your trip to the
slickest
bar.
Vic in all of Illinois.
Thank you, Vic.
I wear that mantle proudly.
Yes, the one and
Cheers.
only. Vic, thank you very much. Go have a drink.
All
Hey,
right,
Andrew, come sit next
over
to
Get
here.
on in here.
Andrew, hello.
I died.
You died. What happened? I didn't see it happen. How did you die?
I died.
Oh,
I was at a quarter heart, and then I got surrounded by the spiky chews.
The spiky chews.
oh,
Those
they'll
guys.
get you.
Oh,
They got me. Yeah.
Just like they got her.
I
Okay, we're
got
back.
okay.
Well, how did you feel about your gameplay?
Rough.
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 Okay.
Okay.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I mean, 9th place. You're
Yeah,
you're
that's
getting
pretty
about
good.
almost about halfway here in terms of our
didn't
folks
come
here.
in last.
You did not come
Yeah,
in last. Not even
no.
close.
I came in first one game, kind of.
Like
The year that we we did a blindfold run of just Deepwood Shrine. We unlocked.
That was, parts of that were hard to watch.
It wasn't hard to watch for me.
Well, yeah, that's a
because
good
I wasn't
point.
watching.
He couldn't see a thing.
But I'm sure it prepared you so well for this run, right? You took all those memories from that day, or did you shut those away into some deep cauldron that you cannot escape from?
Yes, one of those.
One of those.
One of those options.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So we have our first fire element with Grovile. That is our next elimination point.
Locke not too far behind there,
He's
trying to
getting
finish
there.
off
No
that
surprise.
boss.
Who do we think is last?
Next on the way out, I have
It
no
looks like
idea.
either-
This dungeon is
Very
just a
hard.
mosaic
Palm
of color.
was the last one to get the cane.
It's true.
So,
McKenna
but
and
anything
Palm
could
are
happen.
pretty close to each other, but Palm is behind it.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like Palm might be the next elimination.
Looks like
Everybody
Corey,
else-
Rachel,
everybody else
and
is in the
Andy
room
are-
right before the boss.
Ooh, and I think Paul might be a little bit stuck here with these little bug creatures trying to get them in the holes.
If
Palm, leave the room and come back.
You may maybe a solid reset there.
There we go.
Oh, but it's so
Andrew,
far!
Andrew Advice, helping out his competitors.
When I was practicing, something similar happened to me here. The problem was it got stuck in the other hole.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Oh, there we go.
Man, Locke seems to be kind of struggling with this boss. It's taken him a while.
Oh no.
Oh, that or Grovile's just
accidentally-
rocking this. Meanwhile, Corey and Andy getting in there as well.
Yeah. Oh, Locke
Locke
just
looked
finished
over
it right
here.
when I said that.
it appears Locke has been angered by Ashton and is channeling that anger
decided
into
to,
better gameplay.
Apologies. But you know what? I'm just helping you out, man.
It's true. It's true. She's just helping you out, man.
So we've been asking, do you have any advice for our remaining 8 competitors, or 9 competitors here that we have? About to be 8.
My advice is to practice beforehand.
Ah.
Okay, but that can't help right now.
So people should like go back to yesterday.
Yeah.
And then just play the game more.
Well,
Whoops.
Oh.
Ugh.
just some casual time travel.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few things you would really do with time travel other than getting better at Minish Cap.
No,
so.
I think that's actually the only thing it's allowed to be.
Yeah, when they spent $4 billion on that technology, only to find out it could only be used to get better at Minish Cap. People were pissed.
That sounds like a pretty cheap time machine.
Well, that's why I could only do Minish Cap runs.
If you have $4 billion lying around, ! Donate. And we can break our record of how much we have raised for Zelda Dungeon Marathon. We're already doing very well this year.
Yeah, so
I
far
think
so
this
good.
is the third highest.
So far, we're in third place for the most
raised for a
and
marathon.
we're only halfway through.
Yeah.
So keep it coming. We gotta help those kids.
Please and please and
For
please.
the children.
Looks like Corey has just gotten the fire element third.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, it's building up
Rachel
here.
and Andy, though. Oh, Andy just beat the boss.
Jonathan's now entering the final boss here.
Yes.
Clifford.
So
Over on the
it's
bottom
very
right there.
confusing
Yeah.
that Jonathan is playing as Palm Tree and Palm Tree is playing as Hot Dog, which in my mind is just another word for Jonathan.
Yeah. No, I walk down the street and I tell my friend Jonathan, "Hey, Hot Dog, sup?" And he's like,
Hot Dog is actually my middle name.
Really?
I knew.
No.
Is it Swedish?
Really.
Is it?
You lying in front of all these people.
It's an
Lying in
American
front
name.
of you lie in front of the kids?
in front of the children.
Sorry.
Scan
Should
that
I-
donate link if you were angered by the fact that there were lies on the stream today.
Yeah.
Donate
And then,
to
like,
make
donate
me
it.
leave.
If you guys
What's
donate
the donation
$200,
With a $1
Nico
donation,
leave.
you can make me go get a snack.
oh, I mean that works too.
Yeah,
I was
I mean, that's fine.
setting the bar, but you know what?
I think that's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I just
Ooh,
really
Jonathan just got a game over in the boss room there.
Oh no.
As we know from
That's gonna be
experience,
tight.
those game overs can
It's
be
gonna be tough.
very.
Yeah, but
Which
he's got a portal right to the boss.
Yeah, it's true.
And
Palm Tree still got a bit of work to do there. But is that the boss?
Yeah,
No, that's the boss
nobody.
key.
Moss, that's nobody.
So Palm just picked up the boss key there, so might have an opportunity to do a little bit of catch up here, but it's gonna be tight.
Palm and John are right next to each other.
Yeah. In fact, they're hanging out.
Right
They're
outside
chilling.
of the boss.
They're just waiting for that. Oh, there it is. Platform coming in.
Got in.
First. Oh wow.
And Rachel just
that-
finishing the boss, getting that fire element.
Very nicely done, Rachel.
Oh, she's picking up pots.
Hey, you know
she
what?
want-
Maybe
she wanted
that
to
key
pick-
fairy wanted.
Where's she going?
Where are you?
Oh no.
Nope, picking up
she-
those extra fairies.
Ah, okay.
Wants to make sure this is the only trip in. You know what?
Extra safe.
That's fair. That's
we
fair.
Makes
do
sense.
know that the game overs
That
are
might be the difference. Who
the
knows?
biggest killer in this.
Two
run.
different playthroughs here with Jonathan
Well, you
just
have a
going
bottle.
right in with
If
a
you have
little
a bottle,
bit.
you might as well use it.
Yeah.
Now you needed that bottle for the
Water.
the water to do the
Getting
sprout.
chrono-
Yeah.
Sprout and for the spring water, the mountain water.
Yes.
The green one.
The green one.
To the other sprout.
So we
Jeez
have
Louise.
3. Oh, McKenna just getting a fire element. It's down to Palm and Jonathan.
Very nicely
Really
done.
is.
Or
McKenna.
as if we go by file names.
Jonathan and Hot Dog.
Yes.
Wait,
Or Palm
no,
and Hot
Palm
Dog.
and Hot
Palm and
Dog.
Hot Dog. Johnny Hot Dog. That's what they call
Good
him.
old Johnny Hot Dog. Marissa with a $30 donation.
Aw.
Is this for me to go get a snack? No, it just says hi ZD. I should get. I can't get a snack.
No,
that's
no, it
too
has to
bad.
be in the donation. You can make this man starve.
This is so mean.
Unless, of course, you donate and make sure that you let them know.
Marissa, thank you
get
so much for
snacks.
that $30 donation. We really appreciate it.
Hi, Marissa.
Oh no, Jonathan's low on health.
No snack, says Marissa in the chat.
Yeah, he's.
Marish
Oops.
kebab. I'm assuming that's Marissa. I just
No
saw the
snack.
Maris.
That
And a
is my fiance. Hi, Marissa. I wasn't sure if it was you, Marissa, donating or not, but hello. She's also a Zelda-thoner. That's how we met.
Wow.
So Zelda brought us together.
Romance in the air.
Yeah.
How sweet. We
So
love a
Andrew-
little Zelda romance.
As the other Minish Cap, as a Minish Cap competitor, you think Palm Tree or Jonathan are gonna win
This
this?
is stressful.
Or gonna be the next one? Oh,
I haven't seen the cycles on this thing. I'm
yeah.
not.
This boss seems to take a long time.
I think,
Jonathan just got
I
it.
think that Jonathan
Oh.
That was a good call right there.
might win.
That's a pretty safe bet. Maybe.
Just as long as Jonathan
I
can
wouldn't
avoid
bet
the
against it.
secret
Hold
invisible
on.
flame barrier
As
that
long
will
as there's
kill
no
them
Wii
if
U
they step into it
menus.
wrong.
Whoever touches
There
the
we go.
Oh, good
But
game,
Palm did manage to
Beat
take
the
it
boss.
out.
Yeah,
So that's
you know what?
that's
That's a
wonderful.
respectable finish.
That is quite a finish.
Not enough,
kept it
but
close.
respectable.
Yes, we like to see that. Well, we're gonna get Palm over here in just a moment. Andrew, do you have any final words for chat? He does not.
Sneak on over here.
See ya.
All right, have a good one. Enjoy your
Over here,
stay.
Palm.
Oh my god.
Palm in whatever place you just made.
You seem
was
very excited for getting
ninth.
8th.
No.
Ninth.
Eighth place.
No,
Eighth
ninth.
It's-
Yeah.
Oh, that was
8th place.
exactly my like goal, right? Like my realistic goal was to make it to the Clave of Flames, and like my
Okay.
dream was to make it out.
Wow.
right.
And I was right there.
So you got half your dreams.
I
You got like 90% of your dream.
Yeah,
I
that's
was so
very good.
close. Like, it was I'm calling it a
No.
win for me.
There was like maybe 2-second difference there right at the end.
It
Like,
really
That's-
was.
it was
It
close.
was amazing, and
It was tight.
I'm
It was
very
fun.
glad you were able to take that boss out.
yeah.
Me too.
I really am.
I really am.
Now-
I would have like always wondered.
Now you are
What would have happened
fairly
if I took it
new
out?
to the world of Zelda.
I am. I actually just got into it within the last year.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, what was your first Zelda game?
Breath of the Wild.
Which I think is a wonderful start.
Oh yeah.
It was. It's
Great
beautiful.
entry.
It's the first video game I ever got hooked on. Like before that, I didn't play games. So like, it was amazing. It's awesome. I fell in love with this whole entire universe. And all week there's been all of these amazing people and all this cool stuff.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
This isn't just like one display wall, right? Like the entire house
It's everything.
is like this.
It's everything.
There's so much, and it's amazing. And thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Of course, of course.
We are very happy that we had you here, and we're very, very. More to the mic. More into the mic. We
More
need
into the mic?
More into the mic. More into the microphone.
Thank you so much to all
Thank
the
you, Megan.
wonderful little coconuts with the 514 donation
Yeah, there were
rate.
so many
That
of them.
was very,
there were
very
so many.
kind. What a lovely community.
It's great to see.
They are so great. I love them. They're
And-
amazing, and they're
Not only like they were all 514, but some of those were 514, and some were $51.40.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I've got an amazing.
And the funny thing is, it actually does show up as 514 on
Yes.
here because
Yes.
it doesn't have the final zero, so
Yes,
it,
it does.
still
They-
looked
they
like
dropped it, yeah.
514.
So we have to ask you about Tingle.lol.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Tingle.lol. What is Tingle.lol?
So I have a tingle costume.
Okay.
I have
All
seen.
right. So I have a tingle costume.
As we all do.
And right. It was for a dare, okay? But so there was one day I was on stream and like I did the full like cosplay, I drew like a little beard thing on, and one of my mods set up a troll account, like you can buy website domains.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 90% sure if you go to tingle.lol, it is just where they took a screenshot of that clip, and it's somebody dared me to make it like my 25k bit emoji. Fedorable Will and Gooba Doob Doo both have it, and they spam it in chat. They've been doing it all week.
I have seen it many times.
Yeah, it's just my face in the tingle costume.
Oh, there, I think
There it
That
is.
is,
I think it
that
is.
is
That's
all
it.
that tingle.lol
Says like,
is.
I can click here for a random tingle time, which I don't know
No, is it really?
if I don't know. Is this?
I think you should
It's
do it.
family friendly.
I think
it's
you
safe.
need to click there for random Tingle. it tells you.
You should
They
do
give.
Yeah, but it also feels like I'm gonna hand over like a social security number by accident if I'm not
Hand
careful.
over your social security to
Random
Tingle.
tingle time.
So basically,
You didn't even click
you
there.
know this little like
there we go.
Kulu Limpa.
Oh, does it send you? It sends you to
It
the
sends
clip.
you to the clip.
There are like a dozen different
That was a
clips
lot
of me
safer than
doing
I thought it was gonna be.
There are probably 20-some different tingle clips of me doing that jingle with bunny ears, pretending to be a cat.
Oh my goodness.
There's a lot going on here. Yeah,
that's-
right
that's
there.
interesting.
Yep.
Well,
It works, friends. It's effective.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Is Tingle in this game? In the Minish game?
Yes. You actually
Yes.
you
Oh,
can
with the
find all of his
Kinstone
tingle
stuff.
brethren.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they have
right.
their. It's like a special Kinstone quest
Yes.
for all the Tingle brothers.
It's beautiful. You find like the
Even
pink
if they,
tingle and the silver tingle. I just have the green tingle costume.
Can we say that the Kinstone like side quest?
Good.
Okay.
Hey.
Got it.
Good.
I don't know if you guys heard that in the chat.
The overlay will change shortly,
and
after
we will
another
no
elimination.
longer be on your screen, which is probably for the best.
Ouch.
It's
See how this is.
Oh.
So these are Lionels, yes?
Yes,
These are
and they're all
Lionels.
Not
extraordinarily
Sonic
adorable.
These are not from Sonic.
These are
No.
Lionels. Okay.
These are Lionels.
And I
Do
get
they
to take
look
one
like
home?
Sonic things?
I believe there are things being made to
Oh,
take home.
never mind. I do not take one home.
They may be Gleox.
I mean, you can steal anything. If you really want to
These
take
are all
them home.
handmade.
Paul was begging me.
Yeah,
My
handmade.
partner, you
Yeah.
saw him earlier. He wanted so badly. We have these little signs to like mark if the bedrooms are all taken or full or if there's empty ones. He's like, "Can I take one home?" I'm like, "No, you cannot take home the private property of Zelda." And she's like, "But they won't notice just one missing."
No,
Like, you cannot take one home.
Well, they'll notice one missing, but they won't notice who took it. That's
Well,
the
now
difference.
you know if there is one missing. It was
Yeah,
probably
there is some video
a
evidence
rebellious
now.
Paul.
Yeah, it's not so good. So if I
So-
just
So what-
The
our
next elimination is boots on the floor, correct?
I don't know what that means.
So this is getting
Oh, we're about to
the
see Locke hit it actually.
Pegasus boots.
Locke is about to reach boots on the floor. No, he is done with boots on the floor.
Oh.
It's when the boots first fall, apparently, not when you actually get the boots.
that would make sense. The floor part, I guess,
Yeah,
is the key
we
part.
do want to see
'cause-
them on the floor.
I'll
'Cause-
be honest, I thought it was like them doing some sort of like funny gimmick thing, naming it boots on the
Sure.
floor. And so I learned the whole path to get the boots for boots on the floor. I
But
didn't
you-
learn it well. I ran it exactly 2 times. It was a good spot to get eliminated at.
Okay. Well, it's good that you hit like to the level, the level that you knew, and then hey,
Yeah.
it means that the preparation worked, right?
Exactly.
That's the important thing.
Like, I am proud of that run.
Yeah, and you should be. Any advice you have for the remaining 7 friends that we have here?
Keep it cool and have fun.
Keep it cool. Have fun.
Has
Oh, did
Jonathan been
just
eliminated?
get eliminated?
I believe so.
Oh.
I believe so.
Well,
Have
thank
fun
you
and
for
thank
joining
you
us.
so much for all
Thank
the
you,
Yeah,
Palm.
thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Palm.
Keep donating, friends.
We will be switching over the view here in just a moment. Beforehand, let's have Jonathan say a quick word to his fans. Jonathan, congratulations.
Fans, all 2 of them?
There's at least 3 sitting right here.
As I say, you could inspire me today.
We were really rooting for Hot Dog.
Yeah.
I wasn't hot dog.
No,
Yeah,
hot
but-
dog is.
But now your
but-
name is Johnny Hot Dog.
Yeah, now
it's
your name's
it's
Hot
morphed
Dog.
over time
Fair.
here, so
All right. Losing on that boss fight was just rough.
yeah.
You were ahead of Palm just slightly. It was
Yeah,
actually
with that death, you were
was quite
2
intense.
seconds ahead. Like you really snuck it in there.
I had a lot of mistakes, but that's okay.
It's okay to make mistakes.
Way
Yeah.
better than my performance last year.
Mistaking
No, I
your
mean,
way
you
to
got-
halfway through the elimination list is not bad.
You got 6th place?
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
know.
take it.
I feel like we're saying a different place
I
every
think
single
last
time.
year I was like,
Which
Seven.
I guess is how it's supposed to
I think
go.
out of 12,
Yeah.
I was 3rd eliminated last year, so I'll take it.
Yeah. No, this is. I mean, it was. Everyone's obviously making little mistakes here and there, but like you had a pretty solid run there going for quite a bit.
Oh, you know, I missed a donation earlier.
Ooh, a donation, you
Thank
say?
you for that.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you,
Jonathan.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jonathan.
You go get a snack.
I'm a sweaty.
That's okay.
That's because you were
Have
working
fun.
hard and Minish
Sincerely
It's
from
hard
your
work.
3rd fan.
We did have a $20 donation a little bit ago from Friendon. $20 says, "I think I would cry if the Oracle games got remade. They need it." Now you know what? I would actually love the Oracle games. To be
They need a cleanup too.
Yeah.
Like if Link to the Past can get it, I think. Or
They're a little-
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening can
Yes.
get a cleanup. I think it's only
they're
fair
a little.
that those
They're
two
a
get a
little.
little bit.
They didn't quite age as well.
They're a little crunchier,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
you know, Game Boy Color, they did what they could. You know, there wasn't a whole lot there.
And
to work
honestly,
with.
I think the main reason I would like them to be remade is that so people can actually play them.
yeah,
There are so many people that have just never played them
Yeah.
because they're not very accessible.
no, and that's
So-
the
I think the earliest or the latest console you can get them on is 3DS.
Yes, that's how I.
For
That's
now.
the only way I've
Right.
ever played them.
yeah.
Yes. Now I believe Megan, we are possibly moving over to a new.
One more second, I'm being
Okay.
aware of.
Momentarily.
Well, thank you for joining us here
We're
at the.
going. We're going to be moving over to just the gameplay and possibly the viewing the players as well. I'm not really sure what the setup is, but it's going to be wonderful. Will we still be able to do commentary, Megan?
We'll
never
find
know.
out soon enough.
Yes,
that is a
we
thumbs
will.
up, so we're stuck here.
So we have to. We're captured.
There is no escape
great.
as we continue to
can't leave.
listen to 6 different copies now of Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, which is significantly fewer than we started with. So hey,
Yes. Yes, and keep those donations rolling in. We will read each one as they come in, and as I said, any incentives such as moving a game will be done after the game.
I have a question for you here,
Yes.
as we're working past boots on. We're just finishing up boots on floor here, right?
No, we're going into Bo.
We're now
We're waiting
going
for
into Bo.
Bo.
So we're waiting
Yes.
for Bo. While we wait for Bo, what is this Starlight Foundation everybody keeps talking about?
Oh, the Starlight Children Foundation?
Yeah, I know nothing about.
I've heard about him a couple
What
times.
is this thing?
Now, if you do exclamation point, is it SCF?
Oh,
They've
there
already
we
got
go.
it. They've already got it. Starlight does some incredible stuff. The one that specifically kind of stands out to me is bringing games to children in the hospital.
Okay.
You know, kids that are stuck in the hospital for long extended stays.
Terminally ill children.
It's the last thing they want to do is sit and be scared. And so they can escape with a video game. You know, virtual reality, Zelda. I mean, I know I've used Zelda as an escape many times in my life, and definitely in my early childhood. I'm lucky enough to have never had to be in the hospital for a long period of time at all. But these kids, they need an escape, and Starlight is able to provide that for them. And that's what this money is able to go towards. We've already raised almost $7,000.
Which is incredible.
This is the end of, what is this, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, almost the end of the 5th day. So we're just past halfway through the marathon. So we could probably double this total this year.
I think
Not
so.
a problem. Yeah.
Easy.
Absolutely.
And the best way to do so is by encouraging you to get your favorite Zelda game to the top of our ranking list. Exclamation point ranking.
I'm gonna beat Brett this time.
Are you? Got it in there.
There we go. There is our new
Oh,
view.
you're back. We can see the couch now. Look at that.
Look at them hanging out.
Fingers.
Look how much space there is now on that couch when there wasn't before.
There are considerably fewer people down here than there were 10 minutes ago.
It's interesting to see how different people play. So Andy and McKenna are looking at their gamepad.
Just so you guys know, the names are, I believe, possibly incorrect.
Yeah, they're a little bit off right now.
And
but
I think
we'll
they're
get
going
those
to be,
fixed
getting there.
yeah, they're going to be
Yeah.
changed again, so momentarily.
Should also be mentioned, by the way, friends, and this is something I love to mention at Zeldathon too, is that, hey, you know, times can be tough at times, and while Starlight Children's Foundation is, of course, a wonderful organization, you
Yes,
may
of
not
course.
have the ability to donate in this current moment. Hey, you can still help support the stream and support the charity marathon by helping share the word on social media. Make sure you hit up them Twitters, them them TikToks, them Instagrams, and what all.
I don't understand that TikTok.
Send an Instagram to your cat and tell them about how important this whole mission is, and you can continue to watch the chaos here on this here channel and host the channel. Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
if you have an account on Twitch, you should be hosting this right now. I don't care if you
it's
don't have
so
any
easy.
viewers. You can
It's
just hit that
so
host button right now. If you got
easy.
FFC, you can just do it right now. Just
Literally,
hit that
all you do,
button.
go into your own chat.
Yeah.
And do /host Zelda Dungeon, or if you have the extensions that do it, just hit host. Right now, watching the stream, just hit host.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Why not?
So easy.
Super easy, super helpful.
And it doesn't work if you're live.
Well, you can hit
If you're
flash
watching
raid.
us, you just raid us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring some
Oh,
friends
is McKenna
over.
out?
Yes.
When did that? Oh,
So
okay.
we did in fact
McKenna.
have our
Welcome on
bow
in.
miss there.
There's,
We
you
do
are
not
not on
have
camera.
a video
Yeah,
here.
right.
So McKenna,
Hello.
sorry, we missed that. A little hectic.
No,
also,
good.
by the names are all correct now.
Okay.
Um,
Just
McKenna,
in time
no
for you to be eliminated.
How do you feel about your gameplay?
I forgot to get the Pegasus boots before I went to Caster Wild.
Oh, critical error.
Yeah.
Ooh. I have no idea what any of that
I'm not
means,
sure
but
that
that sounds bad.
That would have helped, though.
Yeah.
I think I
it looks
still
like-
would have gotten eliminated just now.
Looks like the chat is calling you Minish Cap Kenna.
Wow.
It's right
makes
there.
sense.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Wow.
Good.
So tell
That's
us more about how you
cute.
decided to
Thank you.
change your name to fit your favorite Legend of Zelda.
Legally,
Legally,
change your
yeah.
name.
It was a lot of
We're
work.
still going through the process, the legal process right
Yeah.
now, but I think
Takes a while.
my ID should be coming in pretty
Cool.
soon.
Beautiful.
Great.
Happy for you.
Yeah.
Miyamoto's on his way.
I did better than I did last year, so
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
I beat myself, and that's what
Good.
matters.
Good. It's
Hey,
always
don't
good
beat
to give
yourself
the
up.
people-
that's 6th place. That's really good.
I'm impressed. I could
Yeah, we
not
got
have
some
done it that
serious-
quickly.
We got some serious speedrunners here.
Oh, I know.
Have you seen
It's been
Grovyle?
incredible with seeing the
Yeah.
pathing on this so
Those,
far.
Absolutely.
saving quit
Saving quits,
strats,
yeah.
yeah, the
Wild.
super speed.
Yeah, I'd say with the remaining group, especially that we have here, getting all the way down to 6th is not bad at all.
Yeah. I mean, you can see everyone's pretty close to each other, it seems like. Obviously, we have a couple of leaders. We have Grovyle and Locke pretty far ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But Corey and Rachel seem like they're pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Andy looks like he's there too.
Now, I will say, the reason you needed the Pegasus boots in Caster Wilds, you'll notice the, like, swampy stuff.
Yeah,
The only way you
it's
can
gross.
actually get through that is with the
You
Pegasus
gotta
boots.
zoom
You
across.
gotta zoom through it.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I remember that now.
The Shocky boy is getting Grovyle over there.
Yeah. Still got some hearts.
Yeah, he's fine.
Well, McKenna, you did a wonderful job. Better than I think any of us could have done.
First one entering Fortress.
Personally, I was very impressed. You know, Shadow's been asking, what advice might you have for our final 5 contestants?
Well, they all beat me, so I don't know what advice I could possibly.
Hey, a mistake or two can set you back, but
just watch the what are they with the screen
watch
Watch the screen.
watch the video game
So
screen.
look at the game while you're playing the game.
Okay, all right. I like these strats.
I think that's a wise choice.
Oh, I don't know why I can't think of the name of the.
Like the
I mean,
the Wii Shop the screen,
like the,
very important.
We know
You can
Andy.
set points. If you press R.
Or like a
back
restore
R
point?
restore
Yeah,
points.
okay. I see what you're talking about. Setting those restore points so like if you get yourself into
careful.
trouble somewhere, oh yeah, be careful with it.
Not to press the button.
Oh
For
no!
restore
Don't
points.
use the restore.
That's
points.
right.
I
That's
see.
right.
That's like the most important.
Hi, Gooey.
I thought you were talking about using
Hi,
restore
Catherine.
points, and I was like, yeah, if you're clever about it, I
We have
suppose.
people saying hi.
No, they were raving on the
They
stream.
literally just waving on screen.
What were they saying to hi to somebody?
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe.
someone just said hi, Catherine. Yeah. So
So we're currently looking at Fortress of Winds. Is that right?
yes.
I
Oh no! Is that a game over from Rachel? Oh, it was a death one.
It was intentional.
We're
Now,
good.
I have a question for you guys, because I personally think it'd be fun. Would you guys ever like to see Kinstones again in a Zelda game?
I think
They should
I like
replace
him as kind of a.
Koroks in Breath of the Wild too.
Yes! Yes! I 100% agree. It would be so fun to have Kinstones and the Minish back in Breath of the Wild, which makes sense because we've already seen the whole world of Hyrule, so why not shrink down and see some of the tiny little bits?
Yeah, right? A whole new world.
It's a whole new world of Hyrule. I think that would be amazing.
I just think it's cute because I love the concept of forcing the player to like talk to characters in the game and like building those relationships. I think is a really adorable idea, and I want it to come back someday because I just like when people talk.
I will say the NPCs in this game are very cute.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot of personality.
They do.
They're very memorable.
Although it is kind of sad when you have to give homes to 2 of the 3, not goddesses,
they're not
the oracles, but
They're
named
the oracles, but they're not.
They're the oracles, but not. Yeah, it's kind of sad when you give 2 of them homes and then the 3rd one just
homeless
stands there.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, sorry, we only had 2 houses. There's a 3rd house that we can't get into.
Housing shortage here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's being used. Oh man.
So you were mentioning looking at the screen is an important strategy here.
Yes, watching the game.
Well, we know
I'm bad
Andy
at
can
that.
do goats blindfolded.
Yes, and
So
we also
I
know
wonder.
That, we also know Grovyle can beat Demise.
There you go.
blindfolded.
So it looks like 2 of our contestants might not need to look at the screen.
Maybe we should just blindfold everybody.
Yeah, honestly. Oh.
Oh, so game over. It was intentional.
It's an embarrassment.
Yeah, no, we still have 3 still trying to get in, so there's still time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, into the Fortress of
Man,
Winds.
if I hadn't forgotten those Pegasus boots.
Yes, you can. I believe in you.
you may have beat
I could've
Corey.
gotten
Yeah, I don't know. Oh man. Oh goodness.
Pretty sure Rachel's getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Now, we won't see it for quite a while, but some of the bosses in this game are very creative with the use of shrinking down in size.
The
Oh
next
yeah.
boss.
Yes, I think especially Vati, where you have to shrink down, go in, and then there's like a mini battle in there, and you hit the switch, and it's so interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this game uses that mechanic really well.
It really does. We saw some shrinking earlier with the Nat Hat in Four Swords Anniversary Edition, but now truly going down to Minish size, it's fun to be able to really see the world in a different way.
Now, is Rachel in the Fortress of Winds? Not quite.
No.
Very close.
Okay, not quite.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was just
Oh,
saying.
she is?
That looks dungeon-esque.
Ah, okay, all
That's
right.
Andy.
So we're waiting on. Andy.
yes.
Corey's down. Well, thank you very much. Have
Bye,
a
McKenna.
rest of your
Thank
time.
you so
Enjoy
much.
your
Thank you
snacks.
for hanging
Thanks
out.
for the commentary.
Oh yes, of course.
Lovely.
Of course, thank you. I think you're the first one to thank us. All
Come
right.
on in.
It's a thankless job.
The Corey Richmond, is that you?
It's a me.
It's a me, Corey
Corey.
Richmond. Well, look at you. You got 5th place.
I did.
You got 5th. How do you feel? Speaking to the microphones.
I feel great. I did not expect that even slightly. You know what, though? My one goal was to beat Mr. Andy Spiteri. That didn't happen, but it came down to the wire.
It was very close.
It was
was.
close.
Yeah, you-
Pretty high
I
chance.
think
Yeah.
without that death, I think you,
Yeah,
you
I
had
died.
a great chance.
Andy even had a quarter heart left, so even if he had choked, I could have brought it back. But,
yeah.
you know,
Man.
Still sitting on a quarter of a heart. Yep.
Oh,
Now a quarter of a heart.
yeah.
Good luck.
We might see
That
another
was-
death. We'll see.
that was pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you
Do you
heart's
mean it was
a-pounding.
pretty
Yeah.
caster wild?
Yeah, it was pretty caster wild.
Hey.
Hey, Ashton with the puns. My goodness.
The palms are sweating, mom's spaghetti. You know.
Yeah, that's the phrase.
Yeah.
Palms sweating.
Palms sweating,
Mom spaghetting.
mom's spaghetti.
Mom, stop spaghetting.
Oh, no, there's spaghetti everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Spaghetti.
Now, my co-host and co-co-host have been wonderful here throughout the gameplay.
Aw,
of Minish.
thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. You too.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. But my question to you, out of everyone,
co-host of something else.
a co-host of a different show, Tier 4
Tier 4
Heroes
Zeros.
on the Zelda Dungeon YouTube. Out of the 4 remaining contestants,
Yes.
who do you find is most likely to complete the game?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I was maybe like 5 minutes away from the next split, I would hear either Grovile or Locke say, "Yep, got the next split."
That has been a
Yes.
very common
So-
theme this whole
Yes.
playthrough. Yeah.
You know, Locke always pulls through. Locke is great at all the games he races, but you know, Grovile's been practicing pretty hard. It seems like.
He's
So,
our new.
He's sort of a powerhouse.
yeah, it
Oh,
seems.
yeah.
seems
He's
like
come
it.
in, he's very familiar
Place to
with
be.
Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, Wind Waker, and now even Minish Cap, which I
Very
didn't know.
different games.
Yeah.
He's a speed running legend.
He's a speed demon, if you will.
Yes. I mean, you know, he's had world records on I think Skyward
Sword, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy.
It's just honestly truly incredible, and it's so fun to be able to have people for their first time at the marathon come and show off their skills.
Absolutely.
Now, we actually, speaking of Grovile, we have a new donation from Sonic Tonic for $10. Says, this is so much fun. Thanks, guys. Keep up the great work. Let's go, Grovile.
Thank you for the
Grovile's got
donation.
Oh, we got the fans assembling.
Grovile's got
yeah.
a fan.
So our next elimination is Molmets, which it looks like Grovile already has.
As
and
well as Locke, yep.
So this race is currently between Rachel and Andy. Who do you think will be ahead out of those two? Who do you think will be the first one?
You know what? Unless Andy can pull through and really show some power, I'm thinking Rachel's probably gonna get to the next.
All right.
I think,
to the next
think
one.
I
you
have
might be
no
right.
idea what's happening in this dungeon, but
Now,
the
this is
suspense
a lot of
thrilling.
people's favorite boss in this game.
Oh,
I
I
do
love
remember
this
I
boss.
do remember this. Yeah.
he's pretty
It's-
cool.
Honestly, makes me very
Now-
happy.
Got
Now,
big Andros energy.
can you all remember this boss's name?
It is.
Mayan Andros.
Not too far off.
Okay.
It does begin with. What is? Does it begin with an M?
It does begin with an M.
And
Okay.
rhymes
why I
with
said-
Brian Andros.
Oh.
Not quite.
Very
any guesses,
similar
Ashton?
to Godon from Wind Waker, right?
It's 2 syllables.
It is. Okay, well, we're getting
Starts
there.
with an M, 2 syllables. All right,
Can
we're
we play
getting somewhere.
Zelda charades?
I'd like to buy a vowel, please.
Is it mezcal?
No, but that's the
Oh,
closest
That
guess
is pretty
for
close.
Sure.
Mizal. It has the
Mizal,
all.
that's it,
Is
Mizal.
it?
Mizal,
I remembered
okay,
the all
okay.
at the end. There we go.
Amazing. Truly a very cool, very, very stylistic
Very
boss,
funky.
which I like.
Oh,
It's
for sure.
super funky.
Yeah.
And like going
The
in,
funk
going into
level's
the
off the charts with
Oh,
Mizal.
it's funky fresh.
Yeah.
The spooky like UFO claw thing that grabs you afterwards always
Yeah. Oh, that
scared
looks
me as a kid,
scary.
though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
It makes me wonder, like, what is that?
Is it like a?
Is it part
That's,
of? Is
that's
it part
his
of?
backup safety plan. Like, get this out of me.
Is
yes.
it like a white blood
I
cell
think it is,
inside this
it is-
machine that's like,
it is an
nope.
ancient white blood cell. Yes.
You shrink down so far that you go into Mazal's DNA.
Oh no!
Amazing.
Oh, there we
Mr.
go.
Spiteri.
Oh. Andy has been
Wonderfully
eliminated.
done.
Another one down.
You still got it. Well, Corey Richmond, thank you so much for joining us. Any
Yes,
last
thank you
words for
having
chat?
me. You know what? You guys are. You should be honored to have this fine gentleman joining you on the
Oh,
panel.
I'm
right now.
very excited to
We're
sit next to
always
the Andy Spiteri. These two brothers hugging it out. Spiteri, sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Man.
How do you did phenomenal.
Right there
I
in fourth
felt-
place.
I felt like I was part of the main event for a second. All those stars were around me, and then there was just me. You know,
What are you talking about? You were the star in the middle.
No, we have the real skill guys, and you know, I was lucky to be in their air. It's an experience I'll never forget.
I mean, look at the camera right now. You've got look at what you're gonna see. You've got possibly first place, either right in the middle or off screen. But then you also have last place sitting right there. Adriel, wave. Oh, look, there we go. Last place.
There we go.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
The peanut
Last
gallery.
place, but not least.
You know, my
Taking notes.
strategy actually backfired. I was trying to be eliminated much earlier so I could go to the bar earlier.
You did a
but
very bad job of that.
I think
You
your
could have set down the
strategy-
controller or played with your feet.
I think I actually set a Wii Shop record with 4 Wii Shops.
I was gonna say you should.
You could have bought a game.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
still?
Why
I
didn't you
don't know,
buy a
actually.
game? That would have.
I was thinking about buying something. Yeah, I mean, I was there.
Oh,
There
looks
it
like
is,
Robot
yet
and
another one
Locke
down.
with the ocarina. Wow, that was a
Wow.
quick elimination.
That was lightning
Just
fast.
comes
Yeah.
down to the remaining two, yeah.
So
Well,
just
Spiteri,
Robot and Locke.
why don't you go grab a drink?
I'm gonna go. You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
we know
you for
nothing
watching Minish
about
Cap
this game.
Mayhem. So until next year, guys, I'm gonna train. I'll be back.
Spiteri, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What a
Blasting these eliminations. They're moving too quick.
If you guys haven't checked it out yet, check out the Zelda cast wherever you find your podcasts. They are incredible. Absolutely wonderful. Now we
Rachel,
have
hey.
Rachel.
Welcome, Rachel.
Hello, hello.
Get nice and cozy in here with the
Yeah,
microphone.
get right up into that microphone.
How does it feel
Plus, if
getting
you can lick it.
third place?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Like I did this back in 2019, and I got caught in a double elimination before reaching Cave of Flames.
Ooh, okay.
So this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
You like doubled how
Solid
far you
improvement.
got.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
third place. That's really good.
And I mean, look at your competition. I mean, it
Yeah.
was pretty steep.
You know what? I'm happy as long as I don't have to go through possible wins.
That is fair. You know what? You got cut before all the annoying stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I think that's fair. Now what would you say throughout this playthrough was your biggest accomplishment? Was there like a spot that you were struggling with, or like maybe a skip, or purposefully dying?
Oh yeah, I reached the second part of after Caster Wild, so I'm like, I only have like a half a heart or something left. I'm just gonna death warp and then restart the area. So.
And that's smart. That's what you have to be able to
Right.
know to do at
These
the
are
right
the sort of
time.
things why I never get invited to these sort of races. I just fail every time.
There we are, down to Rachel and
Yeah.
Andy.
So the last. Oh yeah, Rachel,
Those-
you're doing really well.
Oh, Rachel, look at that. We'll
From
get the names
beyond.
changed here in a moment. There's Grovile, sitting on the right-hand side with his Symphony of the Goddess t-shirt, and Locke with the red Zelda Dungeon t-shirt. playing with a laptop in his... Are those his notes?
Yes.
Oh, okay, those are his notes. I was like, playing with a laptop in his... Okay.
I feel like that's
It's a very unique controller style.
Console.
Now, I think we're actually... Mas, are we going to move over to their audio, or are we staying over on ours?
Let me see how much longer we got here.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
coming out. It's coming out of the wire
Yeah,
here.
so
Yeah.
the very last elimination is at Temple of Droplets.
Yes. Which earlier I said was the first elimination because it had a number 1
Yeah, it
on
does
it.
have a 1 next
I was
to
like,
it.
I was like, I guess we're going from the bottom up, and then I started reading and like, this is backwards. Yeah, that's backwards.
Namely with start at number 14. Yeah,
Yes.
that would make a lot of sense.
Rachel, I'm curious. Do you have a favorite NPC from the Minish Cap? There's a lot of interesting characters in this game.
Maybe the dog. That's, I think.
The dog that hunts you when you're small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is very cute.
He's very cute.
You talk to him, so he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, no, we move."
Oh.
Wait, no, it's the cats that hunt you, right? The dog's chill,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
The cats will paw at you, indeed. Yes. Now, Rachel, we don't want to hold you forever because I honestly don't know when the next elimination is going to be.
Could be any time.
We really should have put someone
right
who knows
now.
this game on this commentary.
8 minutes left.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay.
We could go to the couch. Do we want to wrap it up?
I think what we might do is wrap up our commentary and pass the audio over to the couch.
What I want to see, though,
Just a
before
moment.
we do that, friends, is I want to see us get to $7,000. It is very
will get a push
snipeable.
Incredible.
Less
It
than
is
$49.
so
Less
easily
than
snipeable, friends.
$49.
Can we do it?
You
Yes,
know,
you can.
If everyone
Of course you can.
donated $1 or $2, think of how much that is. Look at how big our chat is.
Power of multiplication compels you.
It's so fun.
Rachel,
I got down here as freezing.
I think you might need some water.
Yes.
We're gonna let
You may
Rachel
be in
go.
shock.
Well done, Rachel, on your run.
Rachel, thank you so much for joining us, and
For having me.
congratulations on getting 3rd place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Now it appears chat is going to be divided.
I am not winning.
Are you hashtag Team Lock or hashtag Team Grovile?
I like to think that Locke actually got bored of playing through this so far and is playing like Slay the Spire on their laptop in addition to doing this.
Playing something else.
Yeah, just playing a second game for
WASD on the
funsies.
left hand, Minish on the right.
It's just completely autopilot right now.
We could put a prediction.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a prediction for?
I don't know if we'll have.
I don't know how much
a
time
lot of,
you're.
enough time.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, I think we might just wait this one
Yeah.
out.
It looks like I see a lot of team. Oh, I see some for both.
Honestly,
They're not far behind because they're both by the cats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, they're both
Oh my
wrestling some
goodness!
cats.
Did we just pass $7,000?
We did!
Oh my gosh, we just hit $7,050.
Wait, guys, no, we didn't pass $7,000. Donate another 50, please.
Just
and
keep
again.
Just
7,100.
keep going. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much.
The
We have
snipers,
the
they
King of
came.
Wit with $50. Woo 7K. Thank you so much. We have Cheritu 7,000. Wind Waker is going to be moving up too. We'll take care of that after this game. Cheritu, thank you so much. And Grovile is using a mod menu. Thank you for the $2.
Oh my goodness.
Slight transition here, yeah.
They are neck and neck.
Them cats been rough.
Oh wow.
Oh, lock with the save and quit here.
And
Okay.
Feyroar
Bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
with another $50.
Wow.
That's 7,100 right there is what that is.
Let's go.
Thank you. Remember, this all goes toward.
They're like 4 seconds behind.
They're literally
Starlight
they are
Children's
Foundation,
yeah?
ridiculously.
Starlight Children's
Close.
Foundation. Donate in support of your predicted winner, Locke or Grovile.
I
And
think
for
the
the
real
kids.
the
And for
real
the
winner
kids.
here is Team Starlight. I agree. Holy crap!
It is so tight, guys.
This is wild.
Wow. Oh my god.
I've never been so enthused by furniture moving.
Oh my
Very
goodness!
exciting.
Oh, it's all about them books.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's coming down to the
Whoa.
wire. Oh,
Who can
they're
menu
gusting.
faster?
What do you think think
They're gusting with gusto.
Yes, Grovile has actually leaned in closer to his television.
Which everyone knows is the gamer stance.
We've got the gamer lean. Oh, he's
self-consciously.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
Grovile with about a half a second lead.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the bad roll!
Missed the
It will cost him everything!
What is happening?
Yeah, what's going on?
They've gone different directions.
What? Lock?
Uh-oh.
Locke forgot how to get in! Oh no!
Stop playing Fortnite on your laptop!
Oh
Number
no!
1 victory, Royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Oh no.
Keep going, Locke. You have plenty of supporters in the chat. Oh, lead
Oh, it's
change!
back in there again!
The dog
The
has
dog
changed
RNG.
it.
Oh my goodness.
The dog is apparently on Team Locke. This is the Minish cap, yes.
Yep, and we started with 14 players and we're down
did he
to
get the
2. Who can get the magical
Oh my
instrument
gosh, wait, no, he
first?
didn't get the book.
Locke didn't get the book?
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay, we're good. It's fine.
We have John Cliff 669 with $20. Hashtag Team Grovile GG. Oh my goodness.
This is so intense. Friends, if you're on the edge of your seat as much as I am, you should make sure to hit that donate button and get yourself some cash to the Starlight Children's Foundation and not to my voice cracking from overuse.
Please donate.
Please.
Team Pet the Dog. Oh my
Is
gosh.
Locke getting lost again?
Here we are. I think this might be it.
Oh man.
This
They're
might
in the
be
same
it.
area. We
This is
are
so close.
close.
This is so close.
Okay,
go.
digging into the tunnel.
We're getting, and I believe this is the final book for the library. Is that how this works? What is this game?
I don't know. I don't even know what game
Good
this is.
citizen
Is this
trying to
Twilight
collect.
This is just people returning their books to the library.
I think it's just civic duty.
Welcome to Civic Duty.
That's the new Call of Duty I want to see. Where you show up to your local school board meetings.
It's better than that Call of Duty Shoot 'em Man. We don't want none of that. Oh my goodness, look at that. And the book is
Okay, Grovile's getting
the
the
ground.
last book here.
Participate in town halls.
With the save and quit. Oh my goodness.
Now they could just be doing it for funsies, but I still would think it was a leap move. So
we've got
hey.
Andy in the back drinking a soda. How wonderful. Look at that root beer. Looks delicious. With a wonderful Zelda Cast hoodie.
Hey.
Check out the Zelda Cast wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Oh, the save and quit.
Another save and quit. I don't know what it means.
What does it mean? Look at that roll. The speed strat's rolling into the bird as it picks him up. Oh my
Does
goodness.
anyone know the bird's name? Does anyone remember what it is? What? It has a name.
Donate now
does
to
have a
name it officially now.
I think its name, I could be wrong, but I believe it is Zephyr.
I think that's its name. We also have another donation from Anonymous for $10. Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anonymous.
All right, we're dropping off them books.
There we go.
Okay, there are the 3.
Zephyr. You mean the Zelda Dungeon Wiki, right?
Excuse me. Here at Zelda Dungeon, we only use the Zelda Dungeon Wiki.
You forgot a word, Alex. This isn't the Zelda Marathon.
I mean, it kind of is, but it's the Zelda Dungeon Marathon.
Any Wikia fans in chat?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
This is the most exciting library returns I've ever seen.
This is my favorite library in a Zelda game.
I mean, who amongst us as a child never wanted to grow to a small size? Grow to a small size? And
Ungrow
Ungrow
to a small size,
to a
yes.
tiny size. And climb, shrink. Oh, look at us using our $10 words of shrink.
Oh, look, I can shrink. Like, oh, okay.
And then go inside of books that have trapdoors.
It's true that, you know what? Having fun isn't hard if you've got a library card. You learn that from Arthur. Oh no, we've got flippers. You know what that means.
It means we're gonna swim good?
I think.
Is it swim time?
Do you know what that means?
No!
I have no idea what that means.
I think it means that Grovile is able to enter the Temple of Droplets. Oh my
The
goodness.
lock is right there, getting the flippers as well.
Oh yeah, they're both
Watch
right
this
on
roll.
in here.
Watch this roll. Oh, look at that.
Ugh.
Right over
Gorgeous
to
every time.
Zephyr?
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Saves a fourth of a frame.
Zephyr. Beautiful.
Okay.
There are them flippers.
All right, there's lock with the flippers.
Oh, we have a $2 donation from Clifford. Help! They aren't feeding me. You know, I believe Clifford is a stuffed animal. But also,
Don't let Clifford hear you see that!
It appears we have Grovile entering the Temple of Droplets.
And that will do it.
And we have
It was officially neck and neck all the way, bouncing back and
amazing.
forth on the leads.
Very good
Grovile,
game.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I see Locke didn't roll into the bird.
That was his mistake.
That was actually the only
Crucial
reason.
error, yeah.
That was the only reason.
That's why he's not.
We also had another $5.14 from Fedorable Will. Pet the Clifford and go Grovile.
Pet the Clifford.
I don't know where Clifford
Pet
is.
the
right
Clifford.
It's on screen.
Oh, he's over there. Did you pet him, Catherine?
Don't pick him up. Pet him.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, good. Chad has been told to donate donate Cliffords to Pet Cliffords. Donate all of your Cliffords to Starlight Children's Foundation. I'm not sure what they'll do with the dogs, but it will be cute.
Aganim, thank you so
Kids
much
like
for
dogs.
that.
Yeah, kids love dogs.
$5. Good work, all. Please feed Clifford. Well, it looks like we have an empty part of the couch playing the Temple of Droplets. And it's apparently also
Locke is now Grovile's elbow.
We have Locke coming over right now.
Grovile, move
hello.
slightly to your left.
Scoot.
There we go. Oh, a little more.
I want a King Zora for operated time, little mweep here, please.
Mweep.
Slightly more.
One more mweep.
Yeah, one more.
Mweep.
There we
you
go.
go. Now we got it.
Nice mweeping.
Good mweeps all around.
Well, we have the one and only Locke Exile. I assume so.
Let's just do it. Beat the game. Have fun.
Grovile is currently 8 seconds into the game. And it looks like
he
he's
hasn't
managed
got a
to
deep wood
stop
shrine
time.
quite yet.
You see the ultimate
So
speedrun
that's how he
strat.
did it.
Yes,
Yeah.
he stopped time. Locke, you did amazing.
Yeah.
That was incredible. So many lead changes at
We
the
had a
end
lot
there.
of fierce competitors today, but you two like stood out almost immediately and just held out that strong lead the whole way through.
It was so fun watching you guys right there at the
It was
end.
good. It was great.
Oh my goodness.
So how did you feel about your run, Locke?
It was okay. I don't think there were any major mistakes except for not going back in the house, I guess.
Oh.
I guess
Yeah.
that was the one. That was the one. But you know what? That's how it works when you're that neck and neck.
Yeah, that's really
It's the little
stressful.
things.
I couldn't think.
You did seem a little flustered, but you know what? It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, you did amazing. So, we've been asking what advice our eliminatees have
True.
for who's left. So,
You've
what's
only
your
got one
advice
guy.
for Grovile?
My advice for Grovile?
So Grovile can beat their own time.
Get good and don't die. I don't know.
You heard
Did you
it
hear
here
that,
first.
Grovile?
Get good.
Don't die.
Well, you know what, Locke, you constantly amaze me whenever you play a game. You put your all into everything, and I find that absolutely incredible. So good job. I don't know what else to say, but good job.
Top marks. Second to the top marks, I suppose I should say. But very, very
Almost
close to top
said
marks.
second to none, but that is literally untrue.
Second to one.
Second to one, and that is Grovile. But Locke, thank you so much. Anything you have to say to chat before we head over to the couch audio?
I want to apologize for the technical issues.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to figuring out what happened.
Oh, we had fun. It was. I mean,
No, it was
It
great.
added to the excitement.
There was already chaos happening.
Yeah.
And
What's a little extra chaos?
And props to everyone backstage having to deal with that.
Yeah, no, they got it fixed pretty quickly, and we got things moving.
You know, if we could, let's get some claps and cheers and whatever in chat for Megan over at the computer doing so much work.
14 game feeds. It cannot be overstated.
This is absolutely incredible. Megan
And
is just the best.
And a shot of us mugs over here, just
Catherine
chilling.
and Sean. Catherine and
Thank
Sean
you,
in the
Catherine
background.
and Sean.
Catherine and Sean.
Indeed.
Cheers to them. We have, of course, and cheers to Locke,
Yeah, absolutely. And cheers to
Lots of-
everyone who donated.
but
Thank
not
you.
to Mossie's.
We went from a sec to doing. We were using whiteboards and markers
Yes.
to figure out what was going on.
Truly incredible.
That's the stuff I remember.
Well, you know what? I think it is about time for the commentators to log off and head over to the couch audio. Locke, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Job
And
well done.
remember, everyone, you can still donate.
Yes, please keep
What, you
donating.
mean the donations are still on?
They're
I
still
know.
Oh my
going
goodness.
until Saturday. I'm glad they
people
couldn't see
should
me do
donate
that. Oh no. Well,
Nico and Ashton, have you learned more about Minish this year?
you know,
maybe.
I learned that there's more to it after the first dungeon.
Oh,
There's
this
more
is
than one
Minish
dungeon.
Cap.
Yeah,
okay.
Oof.
I did learn that there was a hat.
There is a hat in the game.
We learned you can ungrow.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can ungrow.
Well, fancy words like shrink out there. in the
No,
world.
that's silly. They don't do that. But I think it's about time for us to sign off, and we'll just head over to some casual couch audio. This has been Nico Tendo 64.
And Ashton, aka Twilight Waker of Time.
And Shadow Temple, who wandered into a random house.
I should say, let me just point it. So Shadow, we've kind of been off and on talking for like a month, and he was gonna stop by, and then he's like, I think it was this morning, I'm gonna get there around 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And I look at the schedule, and I'm like, all right, 14-player Minish Cap starts at 7 p.m.
Yes. No, that is exactly the sort of energy that I needed because after dealing with middle schoolers all day, it's the only thing I can handle.
Well, then he arrived, and I'm like, hey, you want to do commentary?
I'm glad. He's absolutely incredible.
Thank you. I enjoy shouting at video games. It's one of my favorite pastimes.
You have an awesome voice I love watching your marbles.
It is.
Does that need
It's so
context?
true.
You know what? I'm okay without the context. I'll be honest.
You have some great marbles. There.
Great marbles.
Thank you.
Best marbles.
I lose them, I gain them. It's all over the place sometimes, but I do my best. Now, I've been streaming for 8 years on the internet, and what I have become most famous for is being able to yell at marbles for hours. That's really. It wasn't the skills. It wasn't the voice acting. It was the marbles. That's what it came down to.
Marbles and Minish Cap start with the same letter.
It's true. It's true.
You know, my dad always told me I have a voice for silent movies.
I mean, my dad always told me I had a face and voice for radio, so
yeah. Okay.
Works out well.
At least it works out.
Yeah, balances out.
So we just use Mossy's face.
Yeah. And my voice.
I don't know about that. Whoa.
That's like two negatives making a positive. I don't know.
Well, I think it's about time we head over to the couch audio and we can watch. Is Gorvile going to be finishing the game or
to be determined?
To be determined.
Pending schedule.
After this, we have name that tune.
Name
that Zelda tune number 2, and then some other stuff. Check out the schedule.
Got some Oracle of Seasons, which I'm playing.
Mossies is apparently actually playing a game today.
Baton Race of Oracle of Seasons 2v2.
Cool. Anyway, we're getting the flag from Megan. She, I think, wants to leave the desk.
Has waved for us for the past 15 minutes.
Go ahead and mute us.
All right.
Head over to the couch.
Cut it.
Thank you, everyone.
Cut.
It broke a long time ago. Like After like 3 eliminations, just everything broke. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet.
Am I supposed to be talking or I don't know.
I don't know if we have audio. You did? You don't know? It doesn't. Oh, it is. Okay, she switched out. We have couch audio now.
Oh, we have couch audio?
I think so. Unless
Okay,
my eyes
hi.
Type the number 16 in chat if you can hear
Okay,
us.
you can hear me. Yeah, we're doing Temple Droplets apparently. That's all I have to say. There's a lot of people talking in the background, so yeah, that's fun. It's a very noisy room. Not as noisy as it was a few minutes ago, but you know. Wait, what? Did I do that wrong? Oh no, wait, no.
No, it's like a 3-step. Yeah.
Now I go up. Now I open it.
Sure.
Yeah, so I was doing that quote-unquote D-Rust a few weeks ago, and I only ever made it to the end of the 3rd dungeon. So that book sequence I haven't done since my last full run, which was like a year and a half ago, so that's why I got so lost.
What? It's your spirit. Just beer? It's a shot of beer? Power of the gods?
Except it's actually called Nectar of the Gods, but I gave every beer we have a
shot of beer?
Zelda nickname, so it's Tower of the Gods.
You want to get a shot of beer?
Why are you giving shots of beer? We personally don't work at a
I've been abandoned on the couch, I guess. Here we have a boss that we already fought, and we're gonna fight it again. Yep.
Oh my god.
What's a small
Really?
Yeah, I went to high school with her. Does she know that? Well, you're meaning like in high school, I thought. Like really loud.
Yeah, I can't suck him while he's blue and sparky, apparently. So.
Oh, damn, I'm still out of the frame.
Yeah, I don't know why the framing is the way it is right now, but... Oh, my gamepad's gonna die. Very cool.
Yeah, one of the 40 we use.
Very good. Next time, craft. Only 8 seconds in. Exactly. Wow, it's so quiet in this room. It's crazy. I've just been abandoned. I hate these mandible guys. But yeah, I should have just let him win. Now I'm all alone. feel like my health is
I'm still
not
here.
great. I would have grabbed a fairy after flippers, but I didn't think I'd be going this far. Hearts.
I was at 2011.
We don't die in this game.
Heart hype.
Heart hype. Those are RNG, probably. Heart. Like I
Explain any strats.
Maybe I have no idea what I'm doing because I haven't played this part in a year and a half, so.
There aren't many.
There's not a lot in this temple. The Sky Dungeon's a lot more. I can't even remember what it's called. That's the one. So we're just, yeah, we're just going through. I feel like I'm semi-close to the end. There's a couple annoying rooms coming up, but... and I remember the boss of this dungeon being literal hell, so...
Yeah.
It'll be fun. This room is some, you only have to practice up to Temple of Droplets. You see, I didn't practice. I did one run like a week or two ago because Locke was like, hey, you can actually do this Minish cap race now. And then I only did up to the 3rd dungeon. And then I was told not to practice, so I didn't, except for like a slight D-Rust this morning where I did like the 1st dungeon or so. So, yeah. Here we are.
Keep looking back and forth between the two chats like I'm gonna see something different.
I think that was wrong.
That was right.
Yeah, you're right.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's another one on the left that you need to push down and left. Or up and left if you want to do it that way.
Yeah, there's like a sway you can
Yeah, so it's possible to do this room all in one go,
Yeah.
pushing both of those blocks, but
Yeah.
it's really tight with timing.
Yeah, I'll practice that someday. Not this day.
I think I usually push the first block first, and then try to do the other one while I'm going, and then fail it, and then... Good job
Any
not
room with
catching fire as
any
soon as you
room with
entered.
fire is just like stupid Minish cap fire physics.
That kept scaring me.
Oh, the Cave of Flames during the lag.
Yeah.
Were you
So
were you
were
getting
you-
a lot of lag on your gamepad?
I wasn't. I don't.
Or
I
you-
wasn't.
were you
I
watching
was
your-
looking the screen. So I
Okay.
don't know if it was actually lagging or if it just looked like it on your gamepad.
It was a gamepad thing because
Okay.
the feed is streamed from your Wii U to the gamepad, and with
Right.
14 of those going on in parallel, I don't
Okay.
remember what it's some Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so I was just
frequency or
looking at
something.
my normal screen, so I didn't have any problems.
Yeah, so a lot of us were looking at our gamepads and it was all choppy, but I don't know why I didn't think to look at my screen until after we'd already solved that.
It's also easier looking at the gamepad.
Yeah. And plus for me, it was closer to my laptop.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah, you
whenever, so I don't have to like
Your notes
adjust
are
my
virtual
eyes back
controls.
and forth. Which is why they didn't, that's the reason they gave for the Wii U not being good, is because the context switching from the gamepad to your TV is really hard on the eyes because you have to like refocus
Okay.
over and over. Oh, that's awkward.
Okay, cool. Sitting next to Grovile, Locke and Rachel's farther down. Probably just the camera or something. This is fine. Yeah, Mossy said we were gonna stop at Temple and Droplets, so I guess I'm just going. How Grovile got such button mashing speed, because I played so many Zelda games and transferable skills. Alright, I hate this boss, so here we go. Get it, food. Yeah. I think my PB died to this boss, at least once. No donation incentives. I think there's still file names for future games and moving the games up the list. Oh wait. Gotta do this first. Probably just shield this thing. Fine. No! So it begins. Stop coming so close! No!
Rock. No. Rock. Yeah, I think it shoots and shoots again. I missed what
I feel
part
like
of
it's
the combo.
RNG. Maybe,
Are you on phase 3?
No.
Okay, it should be 2 rocks now. Phase 1 and 2 are set. It's only phase 3 is RNG.
Okay. Bruh. Gotta be rock, okay.
So phase 3, there's 3 different patterns you can get. There's 3 rocks in a row, which is obviously the best. I don't remember the other 2, but one of them involves him shooting ink.
The stupid darkness attack, yeah. Notice me, and then I'm gonna run away.
Move my laptop away. I
Try
can
and
pull it
shoot
up.
me.
I haven't come down.
Okay.
Oh, you got the good RNG though, but
one more.
No.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Holy crap.
Oh, wow.
Alright, no ink attacks. Yay.
That was perfect RNG for that fight. Good job.
Wow, on this run. Yay. Apparently.
Zelda Universe is live! How dare they?
They're just going live to rate us right away.
Oh, okay.
Naturally.
That's okay.
Draw on some viewers and then
get them over here.
Yeah. Okay, go up.
Oh, we removed ZU. Oh well. I don't like this one.
Wasn't there like a Lost Woods-esque path?
Yep. I should get my laptop.
Yeah, do you need the path for that?
Possibly, yeah. I remembered it once upon a time.
Wes likes to do the like left, up.
Yo,
Because it's easier to remember. It's like one extra screen, but it's easier to remember.
Yeah, it was really close at the end. I made it. I'm glad that it was exciting. I had no idea what I was doing with the books.
I don't think either of you did.
I was just like,
Locke, you forgot the book. You're like, what? so tall.
So tall. You can't see it.
I'm never smart enough to hide in that corner. I always go even though I know he's gonna catch me.
I did it, so yeah, I did do a rando more recently, but obviously everything was kind of whack because I had the cape, so I just like flew over the guards. Yeah, and then I completely broke like temple droplets. Oh, he lost his thing.
Oh, the.
He's been,
pin?
yeah. It's really hard to
it's
keep
on
it
the
on.
side.
I don't want to see the rest of the couch. Yes, I wonder if we can adjust.
A strong magnet.
Only the third element? Yeah, there's only one more. We're going. I just do this again, or do I have to do something else? Yay for repeat puzzles.
Yeah. Make you do that every time. It's like, okay, they know how to do that with one copy. Let's make sure they know how to do it with 3 copies too.
Ah, yes.
Well, it's a secure area. They gotta close the door every time anyone goes in there, you know.
I don't know if this is the best route.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, and then I get caught.
by
Yeah. Coming back slowly. Hey. Hey. This cave or the ladder?
Oh no, it's the cave.
It's both.
It's both.
Very good.
One of those.
There's 3 of me now, so I can do the thing. Whoa.
Wow.
Yes. The fun part.
Up, left, left.
Up, left. I have my lantern. Stop it. Up, left, left.
Up, right, up. After this left. Up, right, up. Diagonals though. I need to learn how you use the boots across the bridges in the swamp.
Oh yeah, you just gotta like line up the angle. Talking to you. I gotta do a bunch of nonsense.
Oh no!
I always fail this every time. It's been like 10 minutes trying to look for it again.
Probably.
Bottom left.
Right, okay. Oh wait.
That should do it.
No! So close. I don't know where he is.
I think it's RNG from now.
Okay, I'm gonna reload it. I think it should.
Oh,
oh it's right there! Try that again. He should be back in this spot. There we go. First shot.
Hezzo's like, put that fire out. I want to talk to you. Talk to him.
No, yeah. He gives you the key,
Oh,
but
okay,
you
wow.
need to open the
Very good.
gate.
Oh, they're also playing Minish Cat.
He's also playing Minish Cat?
Zelda Universe.
Oh.
They're copying us.
Yeah, but I bet they didn't do a 14-person
No,
race.
I don't think they did because it's only one person.
Oh.
So weird.
I think I have to be on this far right one. Like there, probably.
Yeah, you have to put him like halfway into the hitbox. Just be fast. Yeah,
There we
nice.
go.
Oh.
I don't know what the intended way is.
Is to not do that. Is to go around.
Yeah.
I can always tell you what the intended way is to do things. That's what I can tell you.
I thought there'd be one on the other side.
Oh. Oh, is that who that is?
I want to be on the right. Oh, this is gonna be close. Ah! Probably could have made that cycle. That was good.
I did not know that if you get it with a copy,
Oh, yeah,
then
the
it'll
doubles
just...
can just pick it up. Swaggy thing.
Oh.
Rude. Yeah, this is the dungeon from Legend of Zelda remix.
Link can do incredible things with keys, including teleporting them among different copies of himself.
Apparently.
But he cannot use them to open doors. He needs help with that.
Can't stop a bird from swiping it. Only.
Now playing Minish. What the heck?
It's been sliding like that for a while now.
What's
like,
going on?
Sometimes, not the next step, but like sometimes when it says now playing, it'll like do like a weird slide thing. I don't know. I'm really enthusiastic.
Do I save warp out of here? No, I don't. Going the wrong way, it's up higher.
Leah Light asks the best way to defeat Ganon / Demise.
Which one?
Yeah. I think they're saying which is the best fight.
Deku Nuts.
Deku Nuts is the answer here.
For which one?
I think they're saying like which one's the best fight. Like which game has the best fight.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Demise is really cool casually until
Yeah.
you learn how to break that.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really fun
No,
to do this.
I think it's more fun when you know how to break it.
We're getting somewhere. We're heading off to the second last dungeon here. Cloud Tops.
Best dungeon with the best boss.
Yeah. Yeah, if I die in the later parts of this dungeon.
I'll take over.
Over.
I just don't like Royal Crypt. After that, I enjoy the Cloud Tops. I enjoy Hyrule Castle.
How'd the 14-person Minish cap go? Well, there's only one. There's one left standing. So.
Sitting. Well, there's a lot
There's
of
one
Rachel
left
Hurdle
standing.
sitting.
And there's one standing, and then there's a couple. Yeah, there's several standing. A few sitting.
They all still exist. It's just
One with the
is a winner.
gamepad still in his hands. Oh, for a sec there, I was like, yeah, I'm going right into dungeon now. I gotta do the cloud top thing.
You remember that? Yeah.
This part is so good with the music.
Relatively. No, probably not.
I'll just yell at you if you're going the wrong way.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah, I don't think it is, but you got it there. So you.
Yeah! Look at first one. I'm gonna get like 4 of them and then I'm gonna save warp or something.
You get 4 of them, then save warp.
Ah.
You get all the Kinstone pieces. Use 4.
Oh. Okay. Oh, wait.
Yep.
This is pretty straightforward so far.
I think it's straightforward, but you're able to get it's lost. I've gotten lost before. Once you know it, and you played it before, then it's straightforward. But then if you haven't played it in a while, then it's like, what's going on?
Probably. Kill this thing. Doing what?
They're jumping.
Yeah, they're not jumping where I want them to jump.
Oh. They're having the time of their lives.
So there's a lot of strategy. Well, there's 3 strategies I know to deal with these. One is slashing them when they jump.
What?
I'm gonna die to this random shark.
You can also force them to jump using the cane of Patchy.
Wow.
And you can also lure them to the edge and do that.
Well,
well, as soon as you said jump with the cane, I was doing that. I would have been.
Yeah, you can also just stand at the edge and they'll like jump at you and you just get out of the way at the last second and they'll just jump off the edge on their own.
Guys, I'm learning this speed run on the fly. Back in the day, I knew how to do this. Those days are behind me.
seem like you're doing fine.
No, you don't need those. Just go down.
I do them? Oh, muscle memory is somewhere. Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I left higher up.
Well, there's the ledge up higher too.
Oh, like that. How that works. Acting like I don't have a strategy guide. I have the same game that I am currently playing on the main screen of my game guide. And apparently they were all lagging out before.
I think you don't need that one. That's like shells or something.
I don't know.
I usually get that anyway.
I was just making
Do you know
sure.
if you're finishing Minish Cap? I usually assume you know what's going on, but...
What's the thing with the
you don't
cane?
need to kill those. Just go up.
Okay, that's fine.
No, up the path.
Okay.
Chaos is an answer. That's the answer for Chaos. Okay.
Yeah, Locke has the strategy guide.
Provided doesn't trust Locke.
That worked somehow. Doesn't trust Locke? What?
Apparently you don't trust Locke, according to Clifford.
I disagree.
Oh, never mind. I was asking about the...
Now this part, you can actually dig up through there and use that updraft to come down to that island.
I think I remember.
I can't follow these notes anymore.
That's shells.
Nice.
Like,
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I was zooming before. Now that nobody's around. The casual playthrough. Couple random tricks.
What?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh.
They can, I think.
Yeah. I thought so. Can you hear us?
Blink twice if you can hear us.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I merge.
Oh, they can. Or they
down
just
here.
scrolling.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
And then
then I save
check.
warp back and do the.
Oh, that's true.
Well, that wasn't
That's true.
Could have been worse.
That section.
X are low. Maybe I just need to talk louder. I have like no health.
Actually, what we should do. Find the most.
Oh yeah.
Lights are low?
Yeah, my TV was always the loudest.
Yeah, like way at the beginning, I could hear that one, and I kept hearing you do things like right before I did,
Yeah.
and I assumed that like, what are the odds that that's the one person that I expect to be in front of me? Like, I assumed everyone was in front of me.
Of course. Oh yeah, there's fairies and cards and all that. I'm gonna be stocking up.
Thanks.
Alright, who's ready for a lot of staircase?
Tons of stairs.
From
It's
what
like
I
this house.
remember, here we go. 1, 2. Do I need to talk to someone?
Just the top left room.
Yeah, not this time. That's a frame perfect trick, and believe it or not, this game is 60 FPS.
What is the ocarina trick? Even though you're not going to do it. What is
So
that?
you activate it on the same frame as you enter the staircase or something, and then it messes with Link's collision, so you can, like,
Okay.
do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Okay. Well, that made sense. So. Okay.
I'll probably warp back here once I get the checkpoint. Get more fairies.
Yeah, I really like having those fairies there because I'd always just come back and.
Alright, Palace of Winds.
This is such good music. If this is one of the musics, I'm gonna be this right there. I'm gonna know it. It's one of my favorite dungeons. Well. Don't fall.
Okay, iframes are not a thing. Oh, I gotta shoot.
Oh, Bowser.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's not an easy dungeon. I mean, to me, probably.
It's not an easy dungeon.
Okay. When I say something's easy or hard, maybe I'm wrong.
I'm gonna fall. Sometimes I'm gonna fall.
I think I did.
Fine.
Yeah, the boss is hard too. The thing about this dungeon is I love it, but you get a checkpoint so far into it, you know?
Yeah, like right after 2 hard mini bosses.
Yeah.
RNG manipulation for logic. Exactly.
Okay.
I did do this dungeon in a rando recently, but I started with the game.
Yo.
I think that's faster.
Or is that a strat?
That's probably
I don't
faster.
think so.
I don't know. It's probably better to use the.
Oh yeah. You're gonna try the jump onto the platform.
Oh yeah, probably. Wait. Why? Oh wait, I need like a bomb. Yeah, these wizards suck if you don't do.
Oh wow.
I learned this like a week ago.
I was like, I thought you
I
knew.
did not know that.
I probably
about having
did
that
and
little
forgot.
lantern
I think it's a little broken.
Just a little bit.
It makes the section a lot more bearable.
Oh no.
I guess their clothes are kind of flammable, so.
Oh.
So broken.
Now we get the cool item.
Yeah, the whole chat's like, what?
No, you just hold it.
Walk into them.
It's crazy. Whee! Wow, look how much damage already.
Yeah. Oh.
Can I still do it?
Might want to reset.
Yeah. Then I have to climb the whole thing again.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I've taken so much damage. Yeah, this is very linear from here on.
I'm not sure how many hearts are dropped.
Not. Ah.
Oh.
It could have been a go.
You can't do it now with that block gone, I think.
Oh. Why does that block keep it?
The Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait like a second and then I keep jumping onto this thing.
Yeah.
No, no. Okay, wait, it's still there. Please. Get out of the way.
Yeah, it's just.
I probably not saved time.
Nice.
Hey, there we go.
That's cool.
Swag.
So yeah, that saves like a lot of rooms.
Actually, that's probably similar length to doing the rooms. Honestly, didn't kind of try.
Well, yeah, if it takes you 3 or 4 tries, yeah.
I played that if you do it first try, it would.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Generally, first try on anything.
Yeah.
This part is. I feel like they just don't give you hearts.
Yeah, I think there's like there's
okay,
one.
Oh, there.
Okay.
I didn't know those ones existed.
I think it's
This is learning for, you know.
I was gonna say there's 2 heart drops in this dungeon. Well, now there's 3.
There's not a lot though.
Why is there no iframes in this game?
It always reminds me of Mario where you had, like, things. Climbing on the grate.
Point the sword up. I left my word. And that might not work either. Bottom one. Point it up.
Oh. Time for a fun puzzle.
Luck.
Oh.
I like that solution.
If you ruin
What's
that,
slowly-
if you ruin that puzzle, then you have to like. Dungeon is so freaking long. Like you get to the quote-unquote boss door with the checkpoint, and then there's still like a ton of stuff after that.
There's 2 different checkpoints going on.
Yeah, but even the first checkpoint
Yeah.
is really far in.
Yeah.
At 4 hearts.
Oh, I think this is the room where you don't need to use the clouds, right? You can just like jump on the wall. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah.
Oh, how weird.
Yay.
checking skulls.
Yep. Oh, well, he boiled out of existence.
Please. Hearts.
Oh.
Let's just be careful. Why did I go? Wait, can I get a faster jump if I do this?
No.
I'm thinking of Oracle of Ages.
And Link's Awakening.
Ah.
Now this part is where you'd think you'd be able to make a shortcut for yourself.
Get to the checkpoint and go back and get berries.
Oh. You miss.
I think you don't need to be up here.
Yeah,
no. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's like a, He's shooting the chest.
Can I get that heart piece? Is that later? That would be a nice help.
It looks like there's a wall.
I don't know how to get it. I'm gonna play it safe from here on in. In fact, you know what? I'm not submitting the restore point before this fight.
So you can't submit. Yeah, that makes sense. You can't submit runs.
Yeah, this run is not the one we're submitting. Probably based on all the nonsense that happened earlier.
Have a spin run?
Can you imagine them sifting through all that? Like.
Create restore.
So I
don't have one. Alright. Just in case.
It is terrible when I accidentally press the wrong one. Or I press like restore.
Whoops. That was.
Or
oh
low.
no! You saw nothing.
Oh, Twitch did a weird stream glitch there.
How did that happen? Ah, come on, you almost died.
Oh,
serious? I don't know how I'm supposed to do this room without...
Carefully.
I'm really close to the the shortcut. Ah, okay, this is fine.
These took me a while.
Okay, it's one.
No!
What's the cord stuck on? It's stuck on. Yeah, he keeps. Yeah. Probably should have waited. I almost had them.
I forgot you were looking at the screen, not your gamepad. Sorry.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
That was something. Oh wait, he died.
Nice.
You did it. See, that's the part you'd think that a checkpoint would show up, but it doesn't.
It's gonna show
There's
up
even a square foot.
in this. It's gonna show up in this room, but on my second time.
I know it does later, but like that's when I want it to show up, you know?
I'm just gonna keep it.
Just give me
This is fine. Yeah, because I have one heart, and dying here sets me back like 50.
Yeah.
So.
That's why having a thing placed there then would be better.
No.
Oh my
You need the
gosh!
pots.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
I had no idea I could do
wow,
that.
we discovered something!
Wow! that's funny.
That just made this
It's just
game
like, oh,
10
a new
times better.
head.
Wow. Hey! Shout outs to the pothead!
Oh shoot, that's funny. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh wait, I
I
don't.
had no idea.
You need, yeah, that'll work. You just need to push it all the way over.
Oh! Moose of Hyrule is raiding with a party of 3! Hey,
Moose.
Thank you for the raid, Moose! Welcome to the Zelda Dungeon Marathon! How was your stream?
I'm determined not to kill Pothead. Pothead is my friend. I'm gonna let him live his life. Alright, goodbye, Pothead. No! couldn't see. He had a pot. He had a pot, Brett.
That was really poorly timed, Brett.
That was the most tragic. Okay, I'm gonna create a new.
That's so funny.
Don't worry about this. What? You saw nothing.
No, we're not seeing anything.
You saw nothing.
It's real life.
Oh, no, don't. What I did when I was learning is I just kept the store pointing. Okay, I need to kill these things.
You can sense?
I should be able to learn.
Well, that makes it a lot easier.
One. Hey, there we go.
One more hard. Wait.
I need to cut out my voice.
Every room until I get another health. Recovery.
Oh no?
Apparently not. I guess the 2 hearts in this entire dungeon were in that one room. Okay. Wait, how do I get out of here?
Right side.
Wow, you got the big key!
You did it!
Yeah, no, I'm halfway through the dungeon. Maybe a little past that.
No.
That was the cheat.
I don't think it ever
No,
actually
you
does.
have to kill the Dark Nut, yeah.
Okay, wait, I gotta some help. Oh, we got
So,
all the help.
this is the best Dark Nut to fight. Oh, you didn't do it?
Oh, I didn't do it properly.
I'm really bad at these guys. Oh! Wow! Yeah, it appears here.
Let's go get some fairies.
Just falling out of the sky like, ah!
Giant metal armor man.
Hopefully he didn't land on anyone. Yeah. It's like there's some bones in a pot. What happened here?
Alright, now we can start going fast again.
Okay.
Let's go.
Waiting for the cool trick. Can't remember which room. When I get into the room, I'll know it. Okay. Funky jumpy.
Oh yeah, that one.
And then I open the thing, gotta get...
You got the compass!
Yay.
You go back up the stairs, right? Or is it you go right? Go back up the stairs on the left.
yes.
Oh, small key. When he first fell down, there was a chest there that got him a key.
Oh! I never thought to do that.
There's quite a few of these multiple switch puzzles that you can choose, especially for the especially in Carol Castle.
The one time I'm like, nah, I don't need that chest.
This is the one chest in the game
that is the one that
looks
I do need.
so optional, but it isn't.
Wait, I have 2 keys.
Yeah, that's right.
Right way.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Why do you hate me?
They're just doing their route. They're
up.
You can skip that second.
Yeah, probably.
Just go straight up toward the wall.
Any Zelda game I'm bad at?
No, apparently not.
Faces
Have you even played it?
Yeah, I've played every Zelda game. I've 100. Oh really?
So you've 100%ed Faces of Evil?
I have not 100. I have 100%ed every Zelda game made by Nintendo.
Okay.
I don't count Faces.
You don't need this.
Oh wait.
Can you kill them with fire or no?
That's a good question.
Did he send me all the way to the start of the dungeon? That would be so rude. Ashton versus Grovile Zelda's Adventure.
Never, I think.
Oh, Culture Cat.
We already did Zelda's Adventure this run. Oh, okay.
That's the one trick I'm like, I know how to do that in this dungeon. Everything else is a blur.
I thought you were talking about the one up a couple streets. Don't get hugged.
That probably.
Just want to hug, just like the spiders earlier.
Oh.
Yay. Epic.
Hug those, yeah.
Jump 2. Nice.
Oh, I love it and I hate it. Oh.
That moment of realization.
It's just like, how did I not see that?
There might be like one, yeah.
Look, there's another.
Well,
there's the
wow.
second boss.
Okay.
Oh my God, Mary Majora.
Mary Majora is raiding with a party of 101. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the Zelda Dungeon Marathon. How was your stream? I hope it went awesome. We're here raising money for Starlight Children's Foundation. There's a bunch more information in chat that people are so wonderfully putting in. Welcome, welcome in. He was playing Phantom Hourglass. I hope that went well. Here we are playing Minish Cap. We did have a 14-person race, but there was an elimination for each point. So like at each dungeon item. And here we are left with Grovile, who's been killing it this marathon. We're in the Palace of Winds, one of my favorite dungeons. And we have found the boss door.
Or is there more stuff?
Yeah.
Second boss door.
Yeah. Welcome, welcome.
That's so
and
much
thank you so much for
I
choosing
remember
us
that
to
being
raid.
way more difficult.
If you can
I still
donate, that's
have- I
awesome.
still
But
have
if you
Fairy.
can't donate, then go ahead and share on social media that we're live and that we're accepting donations, or that Starlight Children's
I thought
Foundation
there was a
is
shortcut
something that exists.
I'll create a restore code if I need.
That would
If I
be
use the
awesome.
fairy in
Use
the
the
fight.
power of social media. Thank you so much. Oh, we got a donation.
Not yet.
Hold on.
Cool.
Oh.
So in Rando, I did this with the.
Brett, they're probably on cooldown.
I
Someone
did this with
just
the
put
fully
them.
powered up sword in Rando, so I had like all four.
Thank you for the Apocalypse, the $25 donation, which lets you move the game up or down in the ranking. We have a ranking list of Zelda games, and with $20, you can move the game up or down.
I wish you could hold spin attack like you can in the Oracle games.
Oh, wow, what was I supposed to do there?
I think you could still just slash.
Oh yeah, probably.
Oh, nice. Oh.
No!
No!
no Dork Apocalypse if you want to move the game. But thank you so much for the donation of $25.
That red done? Blue's gotta be done. Stop moving.
I think you can just walk on it. Better. Walk off it at least.
Hey, Blue's there. It's okay, we have a third. It's fine.
Blue will not go down alone. Hey.
Cool, yay! Alright, well,
yeah, it's all dead.
I guess we're going to the final dungeon now. Back to finish this.
Is this next on Dark Marble Castle?
Yep. Yeah, we're just heading straight in.
Can I get lost in here all the time?
Just kill a bunch of darkness.
I need to save it. What I'm doing here. Oh, there she is. Okay, can somebody do exclamation point me?
How do I get it? Can I warp out of here?
Brett got it, Brett got it, Brett got it.
I was thinking Zelda
Okay, so,
Actually, wait, I want to figure okay. Well.
Apocalypse, you can look at the ranking there. And you say that you would like up or down your spot. $25 donation.
I don't know if Masis knows how to fix.
Oh, I thought that would work.
Nothing needs to be fixed. Someone just doesn't like one of the responses.
Go away, guard.
Okay, next door. Breath of the Wild episode.
That guy's blind.
Cool. Oh, whoops. What? Lies. What? I have no idea. Trying to sabotage.
I think they talked about me talking to
Probably. Yeah, we got all the things.
Yes, the ranking should be up to date.
Get some lore now. Yay.
Yes. I would like one.
Yeah.
Bus, two more.
You want one?
Okay.
Oh, I finally get to break.
Sounds like we're allowed this one time, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. He specifically said, he was like, oh, we're going. Sorry? Well, at this point, I would hope so.
Yeah.
If he wants to go and do Zelda tunes, I'm gonna keep playing this.
I think chat would appreciate it.
Almost.
Wait, but we just started. How are we gonna finish this?
We're 8 seconds in.
On the opening cutscene.
Wait, what just happened? Wait, where'd you... What?
We just started Minish Cap.
We just started Minish Cap.
I went over there, and you were in Palace of Winds, and I come back, and... Did I just go
Wait,
through
who
a
was in
time
Palace of Winds?
thing?
That
What?
must have been someone else. Oh, I arrived late for the race.
Did I go through this time space? Oh, wait. Yeah, so we're still okay. Okay. You got.
We're trolling you.
Yeah,
Oh no!
At first I was like, oh, of course they show this again, but then I'm like, wait. They're saying they just started, and of course I'm gonna believe Locke because Locke's always right.
Okay, bye. Final battle can be nerve-wracking. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got Clifford right here. He's still on the camera. Everyone else left me for ice cream, so I'm alone now. Yeah, Dark Hyrule Castle is great. I actually like this version better than the A Link to the Past version of this, because it's the same song, obviously. Did I at least get ice cream? I don't really like ice cream. Yeah, sorry. A little crazy.
There are consolation.
I raced up to get my lactate, and now I can't
I think I put 3 bombs down there by accident.
Someone else enjoyed the ice cream. And I can't. I keep doing this.
I remember I set it there and then forgot where I put it. I don't know why I remembered. I put it somewhere else. I forgot where the else was.
If I could just get a cup and water.
Like that, Anna. I don't try to.
Oh, it's the Creature Z1 too?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't do it. I ran down here. I ran up and then back down.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish soon. That's okay. I think I want to unlock that. Oh, it's a fake door, that's why.
Path of most resistance.
This is fine. I want to use it on this door. Right? Yeah, just to set my
another thing I learned
my stay flags. Yep. It's like a fancy thing. It's like a bomb. Really? Maybe I should get the clones first and then just slash. I was trying to do it with the same slash. First try. So it's okay, I do have a fairy.
I was trying to remember, but this is
an Oracle's puzzle right
Yeah.
here.
The other one where they Wes's last run, how they do it. I was trying to remember how to do that. I'm like, sounds a lot
Ah.
where do you buy one of those?
Legend of Food. Food really wants some food after this run. Let's say that. Surprised the save warp didn't give me some health back. Ah, yes, this is the fun part. Ah! That one's really annoying. There we go. I don't know how you're supposed to know where that ball is. I somehow remember it. I don't have a fairy anymore. There we go. Get a checkpoint soon.
It's going, folks.
It's going apparently.
It's going, okay.
Wasn't expecting to finish this, but apparently we're in the final dungeon. That's the way I can't.
I mean, you're very close here. I mean, ready to take on Donnie, yeah?
Apparently. Why is the throne? I guess not. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Yeah.
Push left or right.
I don't have to talk to any of them. Just hang out.
I want my little glowy checkpoint thing, and I'll be happy.
Ooh. There's a glowy boy. It's not quite a checkpoint.
Brendo's right.
Oh, that's right? Okay. Alright. I had to do something on that loop. I swear, I have never gotten hit by these things ever in my life.
I have at least once.
I feel like the height or something.
Gotta be careful about saying things like that while on a marathon run. That's some GDQ levels of this has never happened. Down to a 1 1/4 heart. Shot out of the space.
Wait, can I skip this puzzle?
Not that I know of.
Oh no, wait, this is the boss. This is not. I thought it was a switch puzzle.
Excellent job, by the way, getting this far. It was a pleasure watching from the commentary space. Just suddenly realizing that you were a full half hour ahead of everyone else.
Well, me and Locke were like a minute apart.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, the two of you were, pardon the pun, in lockstep. Like it was close the whole way up to that point.
Oh, can I not?
No.
Wait, how do I get off of here?
Their revenge.
Up, I
They seek it.
Up. Yeah, you can make
Oh,
that
I
jump.
see.
The one time the cannonballs are gonna
say,
hit
don't,
you.
I can't believe you jinxed yourself in such this way. Can't believe you've done this to yourself.
Balls.
Cannonballs. That's good.
This is fun.
Yeah. That was gutsy though. I wouldn't have been able to trust myself. But
Right.
Oh, wait, right.
The double flight. Oh no! Go back, cannons.
We're fine.
Yeah, as much as I love Minish Cap, there are some depth perception issues from time to time in this poor game.
3DS remake, please.
Can I have some hearts? What is the point of this room?
So you can get arrows, duh.
I mean, yeah, I know I need arrows over here.
Everybody loves arrows.
I'm not taking any risks.
No, why not? Yeah, I gave you arrows. No risks, huh?
Risks whatsoever.
Go, just go.
Okay.
This one. Yeah.
Just gotta light this bad boy up. You get all four just with that one.
I can also use a bomb if I need.
Yeah, there you got it.
And I have a checkpoint.
Nope. Alright, damageless double ball and chain troopers.
Can I damage them with like the bow or something?
Just maybe.
This is still off room until.
I wouldn't risk the cape because it's hard to control once you're in the air. The other one
I feel like that's the only way I can get close without getting hit though.
You can lure one to shoot you and then just like walk out of the way and roll toward it. Get around back. Just make sure
Problem is the other one's gonna go after me as soon as I do that. Oh wait, that wasn't. I had the bow equipped instead of the cape.
You loaded a very nice arrow for him right as he died.
That point blank shot would have gotten in a one hit.
Got him right in the eye.
Come on, see, I need them to both throw it like.
That never happens in this room. Well, that looks good.
Yeah. Yes. Hey, there you go. There's one.
Okay,
all right now. In the back, we're like, oh, yeah, I guess the restore points makes sense. Now you're getting a little greedy. Now you're getting a little greedy.
Hey, there's
the glory boy. Go die.
Restore
I'm gonna go get some fairies now.
Are they?
I think I
here or left. I don't remember.
Probably the wrong.
I think it is. Yeah. Other floor.
That's what I'm saying.
Give me some health back.
There's no reason. There's no
Is
reason
that
to be
what you
alive
did?
right now.
Okay.
What a time to be alive.
I'm
No,
like, what,
dead.
This game has death warps? What?
Wow.
It's when you want to save warp, but it's easy to die and you need health back. You know what? Now that I have this, it's fine because I'm gonna be save warping after every single time.
Yep.
Wow. That's a steady little edge there.
I have kind of what the next one.
Yeah, you don't like the next one.
I was gonna say, those friends don't have anything fun, right? No.
Yeah, wait, no, I'm gonna need arrows. Oh boy. Oh wait, no. I thought there was. Oh no, it's higher up.
Alright, it's past.
Parts?
They're in up next room on the left side, first two pots.
Ooh.
Don't have
Tiny little space behind him on the wall there.
And we got another checkpoint. Let's go. Okay, now we just gotta kill all the dark knights, get the keys.
LA Blue asked if you're doing elimination. I don't know how how much we can eliminate.
Yeah, I lost to Clifford. Clifford finished a while ago.
For every additional death, so too we must die. Until only Clifford remains. Friends, if you believe that these dark nuts will go down, you gotta start donating. Like that power right there, you gotta make it happen.
Yeah, this is the room I don't like.
Ooh, no bones about. This is gonna be rough.
You haven't seen the half of it.
Trying to think of more bones. Hold on.
There's bones. There's a hand that will respawn even if I kill it. So. And there's these guys.
I do appreciate a dungeon that goes on a hands-on approach.
I love
No! Right into the hands. That played right into his hands. I'm not usually this punny. I'm just on a roll, and I want to see if I can keep the streak going. On the right side, it's not death. It's just you're just teleported, right? Do you take any damage when you get grabbed by the hand? No. Okay. All right.
Oh no!
This might be first. Yeah.
You got the big teleport. That's the important thing.
Okay, where's the fairies? I'm gonna go get some.
Okay, go left. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Around left.
We're gonna watch Zelda 2.
I guess you. Good luck, Roosevelt. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Fairy. Finally, that one bottle coming in handy.
I enjoyed my 2 bottles in Wind Waker. I don't think I ever used it, but I did put a second fairy in it.
Well, I had soup in one, and then I had my forest water in the other, but I ended up needing my soup anyway.
All right.
That's probably good because there was
Round
we
2
lowered the game.
for realsies.
Yeah.
So nothing is coming. It's only this.
Oh yeah? That works? Okay. Wait, did you lower the gain or just for me lowering it? Oh, because I lowered it already.
Oh, I think she counter-lowered it.
What's it at now?
6.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know. I made up a number.
Looks like a TV in front of me.
Apparently. Why is this room the bane of my existence?
So do the Wallmasters respawn?
I think they do. Yeah, let's get rid of the bones first.
There we go. Just tank
guys.
There we go. Get rid of the hands.
Okay, so now we just gotta worry about this.
Wait for it.
Good. Yeah. One more. No.
What?
Oh, they reset. We're too slow.
Yeah, always wait for the fire to pass.
Well, I thought I had a little bit more time.
Oh.
I just keep looking at the floor and I keep forgetting there are 14 leaders here. Just thinking like, other than like your average Best Buy back in 2011, is this the greatest gathering of Wii U's in existence?
Quite probably. All those copies, digital copies.
On the Minish cap, yeah.
Of course.
Somewhere at Nintendo USA, they all just got a blip of a flurry of activity of Minish cap coming from one IP address. It's like, what?
What the heck is going on here?
Okay. 3 more keys.
Here we go.
We're getting there.
And so once you grab that key, it's just yours from now on. You don't have to reset.
Yeah, I need 4 keys to get the big key. There's like a whole bunch of blocks in a row. And I can, oh wait.
Place is so confusing.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Go
I'm
right.
gonna go right.
Yeah,
first.
just go right.
I thought there was like 2 on each side.
You want to take the other portal down ones.
Yeah, double dark nuts.
They were very ready for you.
Apparently.
Oh. Oh, I'm getting some big tactics from chat. Don't die.
Stone.
There's like so many dark nuts in this area. It's actually
Or shells.
Yes, makes sense. Bodies, doesn't want you up in the biz.
I don't think
Probably
I got
an
any
opportunity to clear
shells or
keep you out.
tombstones.
Oh, I just.
Tell me you like it.
This room is significantly easier than the last one.
This is so much more chill.
Like,
where are the bones?
Why is the other one complete hell and then there's this? Oh wait.
You say that, but we'll find another one. That'll be the same one with 15 bones.
Okay, we got a fairy.
Like that. I don't think I've ever seen this animation in my life before, and now I've seen it 5 times.
I can't. I've lost track of the real one. There we go. Holy crap. Yeah, you just gotta kill the real one, but I am sucking. Okay, 2 keys down.
You can't tell which one's real until you hit it, right? It just has a different damage animation.
Unfortunately.
Okay. Now you want the red portal.
Alright. Finally, things are going my way.
Down.
Oh,
yeah. He can visit his bomb friends if he wants to.
Nope.
As a child, these were some of my favorite puzzles to look at, but the worst are the ones to run for me, because I just didn't land for the spatial awareness. Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've done these puzzles in the Oracle games. Oh, come on!
Heard you liked more goo?
Oh, nice.
Hey, that worked better.
Oh, I like this color puzzles.
And then we go right from the red one.
Jeez.
Let's find out.
You're not gonna like
So close. Did I go right from the red or left? I went right.
You went left, yeah.
And we got a heart and a half. This is fine.
Now, have you tried any of the 3 other keys you found in the lock before you decided to go for the big key? I mean, I know it's a big keyhole, but like, you get a big key ring of various keys, and you're like, maybe it's this mask. It might be this.
Okay. Half a heart left, but don't die, die, die. Don't die, guys.
Ooh.
Other way.
I need some friends. Another cheese one.
Oh, that was a hard puzzle.
I thought the wizard those rooms like turned off by the button. I was like, wow, that's.
All right, that is all the keys.
That's a fun button. Hey, all right. Off the big key and then.
So I should.
Are we at the final showdown?
Yeah, pretty
Almost.
much. I'm just gonna go grab a fairy again because there's triple darkness coming before that.
That town's portion. That's where the bell ring.
It's
Did
not.
you? Yeah, you didn't do like the staggered cannons yet, right? That's coming up.
No, I did those.
You
Those
did
were
miss
way
that?
earlier.
Okay.
I've got the 3 small keys. I think that's the blue door.
Okay.
I open that to get the big key and then
I think the fly just been murdered. Yeah.
Who was that?
Got him.
I gotta pee so badly. This is fine.
Friends, we need to know in chat and through donations, should we have killed that fly? $5 say if you vote for fly should die. $10 if you should vote fly no die. Hashtag fly team. I think I'm kidding. I want those donations. Get in there. Go to Zelda Dungeon. Sorry. Zeldathon is so just ingrained in my brain. ZeldaDungeon.net/marathon/donate right now. Do it.
Alright, it's final boss time. After triple darkness is the final boss. That's way harder than body.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Alright, bells are
Hey, it
tolling.
worked. Fly die.
Burn. Alright.
What I'm hearing is that all of chat, several hundred viewers right now, all agree that the fly must die. Can't believe you all.
Why do they give you kids? Really?
Well, the game isn't over when you beat Vati. You can still go back and get the mirror shield.
Yeah, that's
true. It's like you already saved Hyrule.
I think one of the Dark Nuts should trade a Kinstone with you at some point. Like you could, it's like one of the final battles before.
I've used those like 50 times already.
Yeah, one of these, the center Dark Nut here will stop the fight if you have the correct half a Kinstone. And you just become best friends, and you know what? He co-ops body with you. He goes into the final room. This part I remember doing a casual run on stream where I failed this fight lots of times.
On these Bobos.
I don't know if bombs work.
Oh yeah, I think they do.
Cunning, the donation options were $5, we should kill the fly,
Oh,
and
what?
$10 no kill.
Wait, what? So the explosion didn't. Okay.
For a single $100 donation, we'll attempt to resuscitate the fly.
This is an
You have
interesting
fly
thing.
doctors on site.
Everything is
also
content.
very slow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's not the strat.
Isn't there a strat where
You gotta keep them close to the boss.
Yeah. It's really hard with 3 of them though.
I am a doctor. Oh, great.
Yeah, I think Cape is best for 3. Now that you have it down to 2, you could
You just
try
pick
the
that up in
Pegasus
midair.
stance. Nice.
You got it.
Honey, all right, it's now tied between Fly Die and no Fly.
Cunning Dolphin, $10. Save the fly.
Save the fly!
Alright, Vati, don't troll me, please. We're gonna win, we're fighting Vati.
Oh my gosh, Rachel, guess what I watched the other day? The Psych movie.
Yes.
It was so
Come on, so
it was so out of context. I haven't seen it.
Everybody gather around
It's happening.
How do I fight this boss? I hit these things.
You use a sword of some kind to slice at the enemy until death.
Come on.
There's a fairy in the bottom right pot, and you'll need the gust jar at some point.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I agree with chat. Like this is a marathon fight. Like you are just committed for a bit.
Nope.
You know, if I was an interdimensional evil being and I saw a child swinging a sword at that speed, I would be concerned.
No.
Oh wow.
Get out. There we go.
Game Genie or something?
I don't know if those ones actually needed to be stuck.
No, they didn't. It might be next cycle.
Anyway, get some practice.
How'd that go?
How much?
$1 donation from
Dang
the
it.
fly. I'm dead. Get over it.
No! This must be adjudicated.
Who would have done something like that?
Also, who handed that fly $1?
I stopped teleporting.
Ooh!
Nice.
Unkind.
You just invincible?
Yeah.
I'm gonna heal up.
Yum yum arrows. There we go.
Alright, phase 2!
Phase 2! Let's do it!
Good, the game's over now.
Not quite. This fight has way too many phases.
You gotta do them all in one go.
This is fine. After this phase, I can potentially get like more fairies. Hopefully the bottom every time. I feel like this is the most annoying.
There's a thing on the platform you want to get through.
No, what?
Oh, stupid spiky dust. What even are you?
Oh no.
Everyone dies.
Alright. Yeah.
Nice on.
So he won't get the
Nice on.
Nice approach.
Oh no, that's.
Nice.
Fine, I got a fairy. Don't anyone panic. Movements in this page are so annoying. So many
yeah, you
things
might
in the
break some of
way.
those.
What the heck?
Does Gust Jar work on those?
Oh, can you get off my platform? One more.
Okay.
Don't get too excited.
To the left, to the left. Man, I remember doing this in a car.
Are you not dead?
One more.
Okay, wow. This has been 5 hits so far.
Yeah.
I remember doing this fight on like Game Boy Advance with no backlighting in the back
I'm out
of the
of
car,
arrows.
having to
There's
fight this
plenty
in,
of-
in
There's
between
parts
the
from these
lampposts
things.
on the car
I'm
ride.
not gonna die. Can I have some arrows, please?
So the 3 cycle involves like spin attacks.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to learn that eventually. But not today. This should definitely be it.
Oh no.
Get back, Bati!
We also thought
Where's Poppy Dog?
This is not great iron. Okay.
Poppy Garden every day.
He's literally sitting on it right now.
If you use the cane of patching, you can push him around.
Yes!
There's still another face.
There's another face. There's another face.
One more face.
One more
face.
One more face. One more face. One more face.
I don't think I used a fairy.
Yeah, I don't think you used the fairy.
Okay, I'll heal up, but I don't need to grab another fairy. Wow. This is not what I was expecting today.
Fight forever.
Where am I going?
like, I survived all this, but a rock gets in my way.
I quit.
I have moments, they don't work.
I'm allergic to rubble.
Look at Clifford staring Grovile down.
What face?
Like, please,
very
I
stressed.
want to leave and never come back. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
This
she's
was
What?
very
Bati's still
final
alive.
boss
Oh
fight.
no.
Oh yeah.
Flip
those hands.
Here we go.
Flip those hands.
Big Twin Melody.
Yes. Now we wait.
Are you safe?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm safe here. I need to wait for him to do his arm attack.
Where is he?
He's taking his time there.
Maybe he's down here.
Hello, Clarice. That's like
Alright, one arm down, one to go. If I can get under him. Yeah, once I get the arms down, I just gotta reflect some stuff in his face.
On him.
Which one's the real?
Left?
This can potentially take 2 cycles if I'm slow.
Nice.
All right.
Oh. Get his hand.
Hit these hands.
He's almost crippled.
Moment.
I didn't hear him charge that up.
Just a moment.
It's fine. It's fine.
Next one will be lightning.
Three of you did really great. Left two, we got some work to do.
Got that lined up. You got it.
Kill him! Put him in the body bag! Use the chair!
Gotta go for the pin.
It's fine. It's fine.
One more time!
It's a Zelda game. It's 3 cycles.
This has got to be it.
Send him to the abyss.
You're like getting ready to start the timer.
I have a prediction he's going to finish this in 8 seconds.
Yes!
World record for Minish Cap.
8 seconds! That's a world record! World record!
Oh god.
Well, thanks for inviting me to Zelda Dungeon. Yeah, it was.
Who did it?
This was our 11th run of Minish Cap and our 11th winner.
Yes, yeah. We got some facts here. Locke, you want to say some facts?
So we've run Minish Cap at the Zelda Dungeon Marathon 11 times now, and we've had 11 different winners of this race.
Wow.
There's an asterisk there or two, but
there ain't no asterisk around here. No asterisk. I told Locke before this race that if he's gonna win, he can't win. Which, you know, when he forgot that book, I think he, quote, forgot the book. He will never admit it, but we know what happened.
I forgot.
Amazingly done, Royale.
There's actually one more face belly blue.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is it over?
No, after this is Skyward Sword. No, Skyward Sword before this. After this is, I don't even remember where they put 4 swords.
All right, now a hand for Vadi. Yay!
Body with the daddy body.
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow, Clifford, so this is my last run that I'm doing today.
Clifford's proud of you.
Yeah.
Clifford. Can I yeet him one more time?
Yeet him.
Hate him.
Yeet Clifford.
Right.
We're yeeting him.
Oh
no,
Clifford, fine.
I want to take that thing.
Final yeet. I got the hat. Apparently.
All right, friends. For an additional $2,000 raised in the next 10 minutes, we will also get all the kinstones.
Yay!
All the kinstones. Woo!
Let's go.
I'll just go home.
Alright, is this credits? Are we the credits yet? Go.
Okay, it's credits. Hey, take a bow. Okay.
What is this?